What it do, baby? What it do?
Nigga, I almost just goddamn near died in this bitch. I laid down for a minute after work, and it's hot than a motherfucker, so my sinuses woke my ass up. I woke up with these motherfuckers jumping. So if I sound a little crazy for the first 5-10 minutes of the show, let me go ahead and drink this water the fuck on down, and I'll be all right in a minute. What's going on, baby?
Nothing. Trying to stay cool. It's hot as hell. Where did
It's
this heat come from?
I don't know, man. This is like some nigga shit, like some deep African hatred shit going on right now. I don't get it. I
With
miss
this,
you though, baby.
I missed you too, boo. Shit, I'm becoming a regular over here.
I know. I'm starting to. You know me. I go with the flow. You feel what I'm saying? So
Ain't
check
nothing to
this out.
do.
I'm trying to figure out. I got clips up the ass. Um, I got clips from another language.
Uh,
I'm
Shit,
talking
I'm
about.
really doing good with English.
Listen, I saw this clip, right? I think that's where we're gonna start. And y'all gotta read, god damn it. Matter of fact, I think we need to share this. No, I think we need to share the show before I bring this in. Because if niggas come in on this, niggas don't read and shit anyway. They'll be just thinking we got a fucking show and not show that went Spanish and shit. I ain't gonna be able to help their ass after Espanol and shit like that. So check this out, though. I gotta ask the question: what is it about niggas getting in accidents nowadays on such an alarming rate? Niggas is doing this accident shit on a whole nother level now. I got to watching this clip and I was like, hell no, I'd have fucked somebody up after this shit. Like this wouldn't have went as smooth. Fuck it. Here we go. We're gonna watch it and then we're gonna talk about it. Here we go.
Snip, snip. Ooh, bitch. Ooh. Oh, shit. Yo, come on, Yo, come on, bro.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yo.
Nigga. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga wildin'. Yo, Ooh. Yo, I'm asleep. You got me fucked up, house. Yo.
All right, baby.
What?
That's, did you saw that shit, right?
Who, what was we going through?
Listen, this is the thing I don't even understand. Like, first of all, I don't even know if they was fucking with each other in real time or if this is a situation where a motherfucker rolled up on somebody. But the way that the shit happened, I just tend to believe these motherfuckers knew each other very well. I do.
Yeah.
Because listen, it went from like let me give you a full breakdown on what happened in the video. Initially, if you pay attention, I'm gonna run it again. She was walking to his car because she was getting ready to cut his tires. So then dude ran over there and pushed her away from his car and then proceeded to fuck her shit up. That's how it happened. Now I want to hear what you got to say about that.
Okay, so that's who she was swinging at initially. Him.
Yeah, initially, if you pay, let's watch it again. Initially, she was walking to the car at the very beginning, and she bent down by his tire, and she was getting ready to slash his tire, and he ran up on her, pushed her away. But in the same process of him running, it's like the nigga didn't stop. He was like, let's jump on shit now, and that's what happened. All right, here we go. Let's watch it.
Snip, snip. Ooh, bitch. Ooh.
Oh, shit. Yo, come on, Yo, come on, bro.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yo.
Nigga. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this nigga
T, come on.
This nigga Walden. Yo, I'm Ooh. Ooh. Yo, I'm sleep. You got me fucked up, house. Yo.
All right, now talk to me about it. Now that you see her at his car at first when he first ran up on her, like, get the fuck away. All right, now let's talk.
Okay, that's a couple having problems. They toxic. They need to break up because she caught him doing something. She done pulled up on the scene and you gonna do this? I'm gonna cut your tires. I'm gonna do this, and he's like, okay, you want to play that? This what I'm gonna do. And by the time he got where he was going, she done got a ride, and he done paid for all the windows. He done broke up. That's a toxic relationship.
I don't, man, coming from both angles. How would I respond if I walked up and a bitch was trying to cut my tires? And how would I respond if a nigga jumped on my fucking, like, he didn't jump through one window. He jumped through well, except for the side windows. He fucked up the front. Then he went through the roof. And then he came back and jumped on the back. Look, we gotta watch that shit one more again. Cause I don't think the niggas really paying attention to what the fuck going on out here in the streets.
Snip, snip. Ooh, bitch. Ooh.
Oh, shit. Jojo, come on, Jojo. Jojo, come on, bro. Come
Nigga,
on.
what the fuck?
Jojo.
Nigga.
Did you see how easy that nigga went through the fucking windows? And that was a little bitty nigga too. Like, I've seen niggas. Have you ever seen the clip of the motherfucker trying to bust a window and shit and they couldn't bust that bitch?
Struggling.
They struggling. This nigga had a technique. This nigga had a hook heel technique that went straight through the fucking glass, G. And then when he went to the top of the car, that nigga went straight through the car, came back up within a second, and went back through the back.
And didn't get cut from what you could tell. At least he got a couple scratches, I'm sure.
That nigga is super nigga for real.
Yeah, they wasting time and energy, and I hope she had insurance shit. Cause, but if she decided to, he going to jail. Vandalism and all that, just dumb, just doing dumb shit for no reason. Leave each other alone. If he was somebody else, let him go.
You know, stupid niggas don't think at the end of the day. Come on, man. Come on.
Well,
Let's be realistic. Niggas don't think at the end of the day. Because if niggas was thinking at the end of the day, they wouldn't have done that shit. And if they were thinking and that's their thought process, that's the nigga you need to get the fuck away from. Like on both levels. Like if that's the type of woman that you deal with on any level and get mad and want to come fuck up shit because she's mad, that's not a woman you want to be with. And if a nigga's retaliation is putting his feet through your fucking car window, that's like, listen, that's not repairing one window. Like, I'm just thinking about the repair. Like, think about how much that shit. And I'm wondering if Shorty even got insurance.
Probably not. Standing out there with a damn bonnet on her head. No.
Buy it, gang. Buy it, gang.
Looking a hot damn mess in the middle of unnecessary. What's the whole point? What was the whole point of that?
It was
her
necessary
cutting
to
his
that
tires and
motherfucker.
him busting out of the window.
It was necessary to that motherfucker. I'm telling you. Yo, the phone lines is open if y'all want to call in and talk about our clips. We got the phone line open right there at the bottom, 425-436-6390. Put the access code in, it'll bring you in. If you try to call the number and then just dial it in and then just start trying to push numbers, your ass going to be like, I can't get in on the show. Then I'm going to be like, well, yo. All right, anyway, yeah. All right, so we both agree that was some foolishness.
Bullshit.
All right. I just want to know. All right, now this next clip, I really can't wait to get to the Mexican clip because that one is so funny. Because, fuck it, I'm going to get to the Mexican clip now. I'm going to tell you what dude did.
You going to make me read?
Yeah, y'all got to read. Matter of fact, I ain't going to tell y'all what he did. I want to see if y'all niggas read this shit. And if y'all watching the show, Y'all better say hello to me or something. I know Brandy better say hello. Marie better say hello to me. Somebody better say something to me. But yo, check this out. This clip right here defies all explanation. I thought I heard it all when it came down to niggas being mad, vindictive, or whatever you want to call it. But this right here, I didn't even know they sold no shit like this. When I found out that they sold this shit, I just sat there and was like, what the fuck? All right, here we go.
Eso es pegamento vaginal, doctora. Y está en internet.
No, 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 no. Ok. Blue y vagina. Chili. Ah, o sea que esto tiene chili también. Pega y además pica.
Sí,
Pega y
correcto.
pica.
Cuando
Ave
yo me
María.
despierto y voy al baño, no pude hacer pipí.
Ajá.
Estaba completamente pegada.
Si
Pegada.
no puedo entrar yo, que no
La
entre nadie.
sensación
Se
de
acabó.
ardor, picazón
Dios mío.
y desespero.
¿Fuiste
fue
al
horrible.
médico?
Tuve que irme al médico corriendo.
Ok,
Tuve infecciones.
ok,
Tuve una inflamación horrible.
ok,
Y él sencillamente lo único que dice es que es por amor.
ok.
Estoy enamorado de ti, Luisa.
Yo no estoy enamorada de ti.
Pero yo sí de ti.
¿Eventualmente te aplicaron algo para quitarte el pegamento o esto es un pegamento que solo se disuelve?
Me hicieron varios tratamientos
Ok.
para poder, porque en primer momento no lo podían disolver, quitarlo
Perfecto.
de una manera sencilla.
Héctor, tú me estás diciendo que de verdad tú te molestaste de buscar esto, comprarlo y pegarle la vagina a tu esposa con la intención, después que le diste permiso de tener relaciones íntimas con otras personas. ¿No te da vergüenza de hacer el papel de un viejo ridículo?
No, doctora, yo estoy enamorado. de
¿Qué
mi
tiene?
esposa.
Pero escucha, el amor no nos puede hacer lucir como idiotas, ¿eh? Y como ridículos. Y tú estás actuando como una persona ridícula.
Pero yo impedí el acto, doctora. Yo
Lo
impedí que
impediste,
ella
lo
se acostara
impediste
con
esta vez, pero no lo vas a impedir mañana. El problema que tienes es que tienes una mujer más joven que tú que exige más sexo del que tú puedes dar. Esto es un problema de matemáticas. Ella quiere tanto, por tanto, y tú no le das tanto, resta, suma, y cuando viene a ver, la cuenta no está dando. ¿En qué momento tú pierdes la cabeza para hacer tal tontería como esta? Porque tú habías accedido a que ella tuviera su...
Sí, doctora,
No es una tontería,
no.
doctora, eso es
Pero
violencia doméstica.
Pero eso no es violencia doméstica.
Sí,
Yo a
es
ti
violencia
nunca te he
doméstica.
levantado la mano. Yo nunca te he dejado...
loco.
Perdóname,
Estás loco.
eso es violencia doméstica.
What?
Yeah. If you saw that, somebody got to type some shit. Somebody got to say they saw that.
Wow.
I'm typing crazy right now.
That's beyond you didn't glue her shit up.
He glued a fucking pussy together.
It said that, but he gave her permission to see other people. But then you go, he said once or twice. I guess she was out there doing her thing. Next day, baby, zip.
You say you guess she was out there doing her thing. You think?
Okay, he needs to go on back to the medieval. You know, the little metal chastity belt with the lock. He could have put that on there, unlocked her at night. He glued her up though. He didn't send her to the ER, infections, all kind of. Mm-mm. See now, would he been mad if she did Lorena Bobbitt?
Listen,
Mm-mm.
I have never,
This
ever thought I would hear a story about a woman getting her coochie sewn up. Like-
this is for note. That 3-minute thing.
My first question is this. This is my first question. What the fuck was he reading to even give him the idea that they had a coochie seal? That I've never heard of nothing sealing up the coochie.
Now,
Shorty said she couldn't even pee.
he put glue on everything. He didn't glue just the JJ. He glued up everything.
How did she not know what the fuck was going on?
She might have thought he was down there. You know, it was a little wet and moist. She might have been asleep or something. Thought he was doing, you know. And then she said it was stinging. Oh, ow. Mm-mm. I have a problem with irritating
Yeah,
soap. You gonna
that
put some
listen.
glue?
I'm about to look this up right now because I just feel like
Don't
looking
no.
up
See, we
coochie.
don't need you finding
No,
nothing.
because I want to see. I've never
You know,
seen
links.
anybody. I just want to
Look,
see if it just pops up on our. Whoa,
look. For those who watching the show, please do not do this. Don't do that.
whoa,
Don't, don't,
whoa! I got to
don't.
show this shit. I got to show this shit.
Don't show nobody that somebody else gonna be on the in damn hospital.
Oh fuck it! They already got through watching. All they gotta do is do what the fuck I do. Look, vagina glue. What? What the fuck? Vagina lipstick glue. What the fuck is going on? Man invents. Oh my god. That's what we got going on out here. We got vagina glue. And it was invented by a man.
He was
What was that?
determined. Not,
What was that nigga? I want to know what that nigga was
he
thinking
was
about to
mad.
even go through the process to
He was mad at
create
a woman.
something that wait a minute, to create something that had to go through some type of legal passages and certain. I don't know because I don't know if you know how when you talk about shit like that, it might not be some shit you can buy in the U.S. There might be some shit you can buy in another country, but so I cannot understand being able to formulate vagina glue to seal a woman's coochie up because you man. That has to be like a Arabian thing, like one of them countries where the men are in so control.
I, now you gonna glue it up. You can't get in it. So that's stupid.
Then he
He
turned to
was
her and said,
upset.
then he said,
Talking
I
about I
love
love
you.
you. Now my thing is this: after you glue it up and you want some, what you gonna do? Bust
Well,
it back
no,
open?
obviously it looked like Shorty left.
Yeah, but I'm just saying.
It looked like Shorty said, so
Yeah, she
because even the
left.
judge said that shit. Like the judge was like, no, like she's not fucking with you no more. He was like, I love you. She was like, no, no, and girls looked at her like, I'm not with him no more.
Mm-mm. She didn't tell him it's domestic abuse. He was like, no, it's not.
Listen,
He didn't even say that it was domestic abuse. He was like, nah, no, this ain't domestic violence. No, mm-mm. No,
whatever the
I
fuck
love
he is at, wherever the fuck he is at, cocaine is used in a different way than what the fuck we done seen niggas do. I'm just trying to tell you.
he
Because that
couldn't have
nigga
been.
looked at the
He
screen, he
has
just did about 5 lines before the show.
no. He got some serious psychological. He got some serious issues, and the dude who created it do too. Because
With,
who
with
comes up with
cocaine. With cocaine. I'm telling you, cocaine had to be
that? You know,
involved with this. Some type of drug had to be involved.
I done seen plenty of people on cocaine. They ain't act like that. Then they might have done some more dumb shit, try to sell you a battery or some shit. That no, mm-mm. No, that's something that's beyond. That's beyond drugs. That's dude was way out there to even take the time to go buy
Yeah,
it and then apply it and then act like he didn't do nothing. Oh,
yeah,
come on now.
yeah. If you just tuned in, we just got to watching the clip where a nigga got bought some glue. He was mad at this girl. And this is the crazy part. He just said that shit too. He obviously knew his woman was fucking around a couple times. He let her fuck around a couple times that he knew about. But then he got him so mad because I'm wondering was she just hoeing out? Was she just hoeing like crazy? And then he just got so mad that it went from this I'm gonna share my wife with motherfuckers thing to I'm gonna sew your coochie up, bitch. I dare you.
Right. Ain't nobody gonna get none of this.
Mm. Coochie all
He
this
wasn't
shit.
even gonna get none. I want to know what he was gonna do if she'd stayed with it glued up. If it was just, if you know, if it didn't bother her, but it just stayed glued. What was he gonna do?
If you read that shit, she said she had to go to the hospital
Yeah,
and
I'm
have
just saying.
them remove.
She had several treatments to get that out. You
Listen,
know how long it take to get damn super glue off your finger when you get that's days. on your
I ain't
finger.
heard. Oh, I just thought about that. Yeah, that's ooh.
So just imagine down there.
Her pussy must not been wet enough. She must have had a dry coochie because it just zooped on up. And the moisture should have made that shit just woo woo. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, I hope she shaved because that was horrible.
Woo!
That was horrible.
No, this is what I'm thinking about. She said she couldn't pee, right?
He glued it from top to bottom.
Yeah, so she couldn't pee, right? So then they took her to the hospital, right? To have it removed so she could eventually pee. Can you imagine how bad that pussy was steaming for a while every time she had to go take a piss?
She was in pain because she said she got an infection. So I know she got some form of a UTI, something. She got some type of something.
That's coochie
Not to
abuse.
mention the glue itself. Ain't no telling what was in it that caused some other infections
That's
on
coochie
top
abuse.
of the shit she had to deal with. Oh Lord, he'll be dead. We wouldn't be in front of no judge.
And then on top of that, like how you talking, what if she wasn't like the cleanest motherfucker already?
Ooh.
Mm. All right, we're gonna go to the next clip. That just woo. That pussy destroyed for life.
This is my apartment after I came back home from Vegas. I had a convention in Vegas. I was gone the 2nd through the 7th. Came home to my apartment completely wiped out. My husband left. He left me my jewelry here in this room here. Yeah, and took everything else, including some items that belong to solely me. He also took the washer and dryer out of here. I also took the bed, took everything out of here, cut off the internet service so I can no longer work from home. And then cleared out the closet here, which I'll come to light. Cleared out the closet here and left the wedding dress in here. I'll leave that right there for him.
What you think about that, G?
Okay. She said
After
he left
18 years.
her.
She was with that nigga 18 years.
Okay, were they married? I missed something because the wedding dress at the end. I'm like, okay, did you buy that to get married or were you already married?
From what I understand, and I may be wrong, but she been fucking with dude for 18 years. They were living together, and he decided that he wanted to leave. And when he left, he packed up the entire crib. And you could tell by like the shit that he left of hers, they had been there for a minute. Because that little wall she had, that was some shit. That looked like some work was put into that. You know what I mean? That wasn't no shit that you just had overnight. You feel what I'm saying? Hey Jackie, what's going on, baby? Yeah, she fucked him over with that, or he fucked her over with that. I don't know what it was about, or what the relationship was in jeopardy about. But yeah, he fucked her over.
He had planned that because she said she was on a convention, so she was still out doing some form of work. And it looked like either she sold jewelry or she's just a lady who likes a lot of jewelry and just happened to have that little room. Uh, Now I don't think they got kids because I ain't see no kids room.
I didn't see a kids room. I ain't see none with no kids.
Yeah, because that extra room would have been a children's room. Yeah, he was done with whatever he was dealing with, but that was cold to leave her like that, cold
Yeah.
blooded. But
Question.
women do it too.
No, but this is a question. Would it have been cold if he had found out that she had been unfaithful or some shit and he had just made up his mind, I'm up out of here, I'm not fucking with her no more, and he waited for her to leave out of town and then he decided to make his dip? Would it be viewed the same way?
It's still cold, and the reason why I say it's cold is take your stuff. Now I get the 18 years and you want
I
half
got it.
or whatever. I get you want half or whatever. Okay, you take the living room furniture, leave the bedroom furniture. You know what I'm saying? He left her with nothing. And yeah, and women, if you're gonna do it, you take the bedroom furniture and leave him with the couch. You know, compromise a little bit in that. But that was cold blooded. Whatever. Yeah, he was heated behind. Yeah, either she did something to him and he was on some get back, or
Or he found him a new bitch and he was like, "I'm about to start a new life." It
uh-huh.
can't be it can't be no other way. I can't, because I like if you were in a relationship and you just felt like it was time to separate after 18 years. I think a lot of people have had that conversation. A lot of people have split after that long period of time because they've recognized that, shit, I've been around you so long and this shit ain't working the way I want it to work, and they make another move.
Well, see,
But
that reminds me. Remember that old clip we saw where the chick was with the dude for 18 years, tried to kill him, run him over with the car and stuff.
tried to run them over with the car. Yeah, I remember that.
That right there. Now let's put them two together. Would she have been justified at that point? Running him over? Because remember, he
I
left
look at it two
he left
different
her
ways.
for
I
another
look at it
chick.
two different ways. I'm gonna tell you why I look at it two different ways. Let's just say, let's play devil's advocate right quick. Let's just say through that 18 years, he provided everything that was in the house. Let's just say, this is another thing that we never thought about. Let's just say when who moved in with who, or did they move in together? Was it mostly his shit anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing that get me about these clips when we watch them. It's like we are immediately entered into their lives, but we don't know every fucking thing that transpired that happened in those 18 years. Because it could be something. Because you know what it's like when you mad, you mad. And if a motherfucker has done you wrong, you
See,
up.
now I wanna see the clip when she see him again. Because
Oh,
did he stay in the city? Did he move out of the town? I mean,
she didn't say none of that. She just said
but
she
I'm just saying. I just want to see that clip. Like you run into this dude after he did this. What is her reaction gonna be? How's she
man,
gonna handle it?
man.
That's crazy. I mean,
And
that's the
this
same way. That's the same way if a woman did that to a man. How he going? You know what I mean? And she out somewhere, got her hair and nails done, and she all dolled up, and she took all this shit.
and he see her.
Right? How you going?
This is the thing though.
That's another toxic relationship. She might want to count her blessings and be like, okay, call the cable company and get back to work and go buy
This is
you
the
some
thing.
more
This
shit.
is the thing that got me. I didn't even though she was showing everything that she showed, she didn't have what we consider to be the angry black woman syndrome. She wasn't going off. She was just recording the shit. Now, this is my other question. Devil's advocate number two. Was she that calm because she knew why he fucking left? And she just wanted to record this shit to just say, like, this nigga took everything? Did she know? Wow. You know what I mean? She said she was going on a business trip for a week. I would have loved to know what the business trip was.
Well, she said a conference.
Yeah. I mean,
She said a conference. So, some conferences do take, a week to do it because they got each day is something different.
mm-hmm.
But if you listen to her voice, it was a rattle, it was a shake there. She wasn't as calm as she tried to let on. But because she was going live, I guess, she didn't want people to know she was in a his. If you listen to her, you could tell she
And I
was.
wanted this, like, did she just walk in the house and then just grab her shit and just be like, what this motherfucker, and just went live. I'm wondering.
No, she walked through because if you look at it's a bag. It was a bag there that like her bag that she put down. She went through and assessed everything that he took. And I mean, you can look at when you open the closet. Shit, he cleaned that closet and left the wedding dress. That's why I'm like, are y'all married or were y'all getting
Yeah,
married?
they were married. They were married 18 years. They weren't just dating. It
Who?
was 18 years, and he said, fuck it. I'm up out of here. And like he took every fucking. Well, he didn't take everything. He took everything that was important to him. And she says he took some stuff for hers, but yeah, I don't know. All right, well, we'll get to the next one. All right,
That's crazy.
this is the dummy of the week. When I tell you, I have man. When I watched this clip, I watched it like 5 times because I said, "Tell me this bitch is not this goddamn dumb. Tell me there are not women out here this goddamn dumb. Tell me there are not people out here this dumb." And this is what people have to deal with when they're selecting who they want to fucking be with. Because this don't make no fucking sense. Here we go.
Month start the year.
I don't know.
Huh? Now I'm saying what month start the year? Like what month start out the whole year? So let's say 2021 end, right? What month is gonna start the year?
September, right? I mean, not September. Hold on. Come back.
I'll say a second time.
November.
Huh?
November.
November? What month end the year?
January, right?
Now, I done seen dumb shit before in my life, and I done met dumb motherfuckers. But I don't know anybody that I know that's personally alive that I know that does not know the January is the fucking beginning of the year and December is the end of the year. I've never known, and my birthday is in September. I've never fucking known of anybody saying, "Yeah, September is the first month of the year."
Only way I could justify that, only way, is if I do my analogy of the new year is my birthday. So for me, the beginning of the year will be in October. That's the
Stop
only
it.
way.
Stop
No, no,
that
no,
shit.
listen, because I always say that's my new year. That's the only way. But that right there, I'm just gonna say, please, if you are in school, don't have your GED, missed something, go back, get it. Because that is embarrassing. The damn dye in her hair didn't fuck her up. She need to quit.
That bitch said the first month of the year is September.
No. It's November. Remember? She fixed
Wait a minute. Instead of recognizing that she was a dummy, she told a nigga, "No, don't go nowhere. Come back. Wait a minute. Ask me that shit again."
and fixed it. It's November. And the end of the year is January.
This nigga was not under 15 years old. This motherfucker was not under. It don't look like she was under 21. But that motherfucker is dumb. That
All I'm
motherfucker
gonna
is dumb.
say is whatever guy is with her, he's running real game. He
Or
can
he
tell
real
her
dumb
anything.
too. Or he real
He can
dumb
tell
too.
her. That's scary. Because then they're going to have some kids. That's
You
scary.
ain't never seen no dumbass kids being raised by no dumbass parents.
Yeah, all you got to do is follow them home and see who answers the door.
All right, then. I'm about to tell you. I'm about to
But
tell you.
that,
You
but
know where I
that,
work. I didn't run into a bunch of dumbass parents. G. Let's not
but
play this role like niggas is
again,
not stupid as fuck.
that's scary. That's why I said go back to school, do some, pick up a book, do something, read the newspaper, shit, get out.
See, like this the thing. People, and I'm not trying to be
And
funny.
wait, but hold on. Think about this. I know she has Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Happy New Year. Shit. The celebration, the party. Looked like she was in New York. You know good and well. You know good and damn well. That is the biggest party of the year in New York. Ball dropping people everywhere. Mm.
Yeah, that bitch dumber than a box of potatoes.
But my father would say them was a box of rocks and a broke fucking brick. Lord have mercy.
All right, here we go. Next clip.
A lot of people got something to say about the fact that I got 6 kids with 6 different men. So I'm just gonna tell y'all why it is better to do it this way. If I had 6 kids with all the same dude, I get 34% of his income, which is only $680 a month. If I got 6 kids with 6 different dudes, I get 17% from each one of them, which is $340 a month from each one. $340 a month times 6 baby daddies is $2,040. So why don't you have 6 baby daddies?
Nope. Nope. Mm-mm.
You got this one. I
Nope.
talk about bitches enough on this show. I
Mm-mm.
just got through talking about another dumb bitch.
I'm gonna say education is key. I'm sticking to the education is key. Yeah, she did some nice little math, but no.
Listen, let's just say you under the
Nori Queen,
infatuation.
yeah, we can see you. And Veronica, yes, wow. Is no.
Yes,
I mean, I understand things
that bitch
happen.
meant that. That bitch meant that.
But yeah, things happen. You might have been with 6 different men and it didn't make it. You know, the relationship didn't work out, and you had these kids. It's almost like she did that shit on.
She did. Let's watch the shit again. Listen.
A lot of people got something to say about the fact that I got 6 kids with 6 different men. So I'm just going to tell y'all why it is better to do it this way. If I had 6 kids with all the same dude, I get 34% of his income, which is only $680 a month. If I got 6 kids with 6 different dudes, I get 17% from each one of them, which is $340 a month from each one. $340 a month times 6 baby daddies is $2,040. So why?
You got the flow, baby.
Nah, her problem is her hairline started back here behind her ear. That heifer then lost her damn mind.
This is my question. Let's just go say she tried to have baby number 7, right? And let's just say all of the fucking baby. No, fuck that. Let's say all of the baby daddy that she got right now just decide to stop paying child support. What the fuck she gonna do then? All right, I get the point of I'm gonna have them locked up. Okay, you still ain't getting no fucking money, and you got 6 fucking kids. Like, and it does not sound like she's ready to stop having them little bad motherfuckers. That's the issue that I have with watching this bitch. She sounds like she's ready to fuck off some more.
Yeah, because if she needed some extra little more money, let me get another one. That's another what, 340? Is that what she said? And it sounds like she's targeting men who sound financially well off. They doing what they should do because they're paying child support. That's
Yeah,
now,
come on.
I can see. Like I said, I know some people who got several kids, and they maybe by several different people, and the relationship may not have worked, and they ended up with a child as a result. I see that, but she purposely did that. She went out headhunting. You know, they say chase the bag. She was chasing the sperm. She was chasing the bag, all right,
Yeah, she's a sperm chaser.
because she using her kids as dollar signs. That's all they are to her.
That make me feel a different way, niggas. Y'all, if y'all watching the show, y'all better start making motherfuckers swallow again, because motherfuckers is trying to take your kids just so they can get a check off your ass. Don't fuck around and be out here. I don't get it. I don't get it. I
And
don't.
then have the audacity to post that. If I was one of her kids' fathers, I'm coming for my child. You gonna pay me. Give me that 17%. I would come after her if I was him. Because you done made my baby a pawn in your game? Trifle. I'm
Stupid
sorry.
is stupid is and stupid does.
I see that now that makes me wonder if the children are getting what they need. You know, yeah, that's that's cold blooded. Your baby's
Like
a
it's
dollar
fucked up
sign.
if you want to be a. It's fucked up if you want to be a fucked up person, right? But when you bring,
What?
no, I said it's okay if you want to personally be a fucked up person. But when you want to bring other kids into the mix, that's 18 years of each kid. So let's just say she got 6 kids. Let's say she had kids back to back 6 years in a row, right? That means that's at least 24 years of raising a child that she's supposed to be doing. But I'm wondering what are those kids going to be getting in those 18 years and what those children are going to turn out to be in the end.
I mean, what you think about it? She says she got 6 kids by 6 different men.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now she gets child support from all of them. That doesn't mean all 6 of them come pick those kids up. So let's say 1 or 2 out of the 6 come pick their kids up. And these other 4 is seeing this. And here come little Johnny back with some new shoes, and little Sarah got some new shoes, new whatever, because daddy went and bought them. And the other ones aren't getting anything. She's not looking at what she's doing to these kids.
What's some comments? What's some comments? We got some comments in there.
We're gonna go with Veronica. Says she definitely had a plan for that, just by the way she had the nerve to do the math, to know the math. And then we got Shanice, Ryan or Rian Woodson says she got LOL. I almost failed to see the problem with her, almost. Then Veronica comes back and says, "I wonder how many of those kids are actually spending time with their baby daddies." And that's my point. You know, if all 6 of them go for the weekend to daddy's house, here come 6 different men to the house. Okay, the example that you set for your kids, 1. 2, if not all 6 are involved, those who are being left behind, the emotional scar that they have. And it may not even be daddy's fault. Mama may be just, give me my money, don't come around, whatever. It's a lot of damage that she could be doing. And she's thinking of it as a joke. These kids are a pawn. She done set up a what you want to call it? A chessboard. And they're the pawns in the game. You don't do this to my child.
Listen, if she got 6 kids by 6 baby daddies, that means 1 kid has seen 5 other niggas come into that fucking household. More than likely. Just think about that.
That oldest child.
Yeah. So if she has 6 kids, that oldest child has seen 5 other fathers or fathers to her siblings come through that crib. How many other men has that oldest child seen their mother with? In totality. Chasing that bag.
Good question. I mean, did you think about what she's teaching her children? Male or female?
Yeah, I'm about to get off this bitch because that bitch gonna make. I'm in a light mood and I want to stay light. Now I want to get vulgar and start cussing and shit. You notice I ain't drunk nothing tonight.
You pissed me off with that one.
I ain't drunk nothing tonight, but I think I'm about to go get some tequila.
So you gonna make me?
Here we go.
It's obvious a crime to make commitment, so we on the mission, and we ain't gonna stop until we get you. You think you're ducking graded, boy, you ignorant. Stop. Get your shot sucking hands up.
Now wait a minute.
Replay that.
When did the police start getting niggas to record? You gotta listen to what the nigga's saying. I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm gonna let it play 3 times in a row. Here we go.
It's obvious a crime to make commitment, so we on the mission, and we ain't gonna stop until we get you. You think you're ducking graded, boy, you ignorant. Stop. Get your shot sucking hands up. And when I catch you, I'm gonna slap you in these handcuffs. Man up, stop running, pull them pants up. Ooh, when I catch you, I'ma show you what we stand for.
Y'all have anything to say?
Yes, sir, Sheriff. I have something to say. Hey, you can run, but you can't hide. You can keep dodging and ducking, but you can't fly. You can't lie. Oh.
That nigga said, yes, I got something to say. What the fuck? is going on?
See,
Is this new community outreach?
the problem I had with that police department is their training was of black faces years ago.
Yeah.
And now you got two, I don't know if these are police that are doing this video or just some scrubs off the street.
Yeah,
They
that's the
decided to
police. Listen, that is the police. If you pay attention, I'm gonna play that shit again. It has the chief of police in the background. Like he's in there with holding up handcuffs and all that shit. That is the chief of police. This is something that the police are using as promotion for the police department. So I'm gonna play it one more again. Nigga.
It's obvious a crime done been committed, so we on the mission, and we ain't gonna stop until we get you. You think you're ducking graded, boy, you ignorant. Stop, get your shot sucking hands up, and when I catch you, I'm gonna slap you in these handcuffs. Man up, stop running, pull them pants up. Ooh, when I catch you, I'ma show you what we stand for.
Y'all have anything to say?
Yes, sir, Sheriff. I have something to say.
So I don't know if you saw the video a couple months ago about the police officer that did like the little rap and was like, yeah, we're gonna be coming in your hoods. He said some real shit, stupid shit like, if you want to be stealing goods, we're gonna be coming in your hood. And he had a bit
the cowboy hat. Mm-hmm. I'm just the two that's call themselves rapping. They had aspirations to be rappers and didn't make it. So they thought that it was gonna be cute and funny. Hey, why don't we do this? And that didn't help the plight that we're going through. That right there didn't help. They just set back any progress. They just set back any progress.
And what hurt my heart, that nigga sounded like one of my favorite rappers. He sounded like Mystical. He sounded just like Mystical. Like if I'd closed my eyes and listened to that track and it just would have came on riding past me or some shit, I'd be like, yo, what's that Mystical track? Until I heard them fucking words.
Nah, I ain't gonna give him. That's my baby daddy. He ain't gonna be Mystical. Mm-mm.
Yeah, Mystical been locked up to goddamn time to do a video like that.
But he was close, but then they had nerve to have on that damn blonde wig. Yeah,
listen, I don't even believe
Bojangles.
Listen, I don't even believe it was a wig because we live in this day and time where niggas is not wearing the most manliest shit, and colors is not when we was coming up the shit that a nigga would put in their head, like it's a difference. When I was a kid, the worst thing a nigga put in their head was a Jerry curl.
Don't be talking about no curl. I had one.
But I did too. Shit, I had a Jerry curl, a leisure curl, an S curl. My mama ran me through that whole shit. That's why I'm sitting up here bald headed right now. I probably had some hair. She fucked me up as a shorty. I had good hair. I had that good shit.
Yeah, my hair was down here until I went and got that damn curl.
Man,
I had hair. I had a little swing time, but somebody need to beat shit out of both of them.
Yeah. Well, another thing's going on in my city that I don't know how I feel about this. It was a shooting in our city over the weekend. And although there have been shootings towards the police in Chicago, no cop has been killed.
Until then.
Until now.
Yeah, I saw that.
And it's a female cop, so we're going to watch this clip. And then we're going to discuss a little bit what we think about this shit.
It is a difficult day of mourning in the city of Chicago. The police department is grieving the loss of 29-year-old officer Ella French as prayers pour in for another officer still fighting for his life in the hospital. Both were shot during a traffic stop last night in the West Englewood neighborhood. And today, Mayor Lightfoot described the massive loss.
A mother lost her daughter last night. A brother, his sister. A family forever shattered.
The mayor also requested flags be lowered to half staff to honor those officers. NBC5's Christian Farr has the latest tonight.
It was a crushing blow to Chicago police officers after receiving the news that one of their own, Officer Ella French, had been shot and killed during a traffic stop.
I'm asking Chicago to wrap their arms around our police officers today.
Superintendent David Brown says Officer French, along with two other officers, had conducted a traffic stop at 63rd and Bell Saturday night when, for some reason, one of the three people in the car they had stopped opened fire.
Down, shots fired at the police. Officer down.
Superintendent Brown says officers returned fire and one of the car's occupants was struck. Officer French's partner was also shot during the traffic stop.
Her partner, a male officer, was also struck, and he is currently still in critical condition fighting for his life.
I don't want Chicago, Inglewood, Chicagoland to be known as a death trap that even cops can't even survive.
16th Ward Alderman Stephanie Coleman expressed outrage and disappointment after hearing about the fatal shooting, a shooting that happened in her ward, where she has been working on improving the community's negative image.
You feel the need to shoot an innocent woman and her partner, who I pray to God he will fight through so he can return back to his family.
Superintendent Brown says Officer French had been on the job for nearly 4 years and was part of the community safety team. Superintendent Brown says that all three of the people involved in this shooting are in police custody and are being questioned. He also says that nearly 40 officers have been shot at or struck this year alone, and says Officer French was the first officer killed in the line of duty in 2021.
Community members and police officers set up a cross bearing Officer Ella French's name and her department photo, marking the spot where the 29-year-old police officer took a fatal gunshot during a traffic stop that turned into a deadly shootout Saturday night. This morning, the man police say killed Officer French, 21-year-old Imonte Morgan, is charged with murder and attempted murder. Police say Morgan also shot a male officer 3 times. Police say his brother Eric was driving the car the officers had pulled over for expired tags. Eric Morgan facing felony gun charges.
This is the first step toward justice as we work to honor our fallen officer and her partner.
A third suspect is in stable condition at Christ Hospital. Meanwhile, not far from the shooting scene, a surveillance camera catching grainy video of the traffic stop in the Englewood neighborhood where some of the suspects ran from the scene, neighbors chasing one of them down. Now, both brothers will be in bond court later on this afternoon, and funeral arrangements for Officer French have not been released.
Them motherfuckers can give it up.
Yeah, they it's over for them. But you have to think about all the things that we've endured, and I'm just gonna say within the last 2 years, with all the police shootings, the little 13-year-old boy there in Chicago, and it's all sad. I mean, it's all sad for the young lady to have lost her life and to do her job. And because of my background and training, that's part of the risk of that job she had. That very thing. Many of them want to go home at night, but the harsh reality is in that field, that is a high probability.
Yeah, because what that made me think of is, yeah, we do got badass cops out here across the fucking country. It's some low down, fucked up ass cops out here under uniform, getting a check every fucking week. You know, it's just a fact. However, now it was a routine traffic stop. Just like you getting pulled over and they say, hey, you got a busted tail light or you were speeding and get a ticket. Somebody in that car or whoever fired that weapon And I looked at how young they were.
Well, you have to think of their mentality. If they have been dealing with the police, and it looked like they may have, from the tats and everything that they have on them, may have been dealing with the police on some level throughout their life. And from the neighborhood that they're in, that's some activities going on. And the mentality of that individual probably said, I'm not going to jail, or I'm not going back. And who knows, one of their friends could have been killed by the police. Hell, one of them could have been shot, but anything. But the mentality of our young people, it is still it's sad. But you have to look at what they are enduring right now.
I understand that. I
From
understand
I'm
that.
gonna take it back. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. You
Whoa, whoa,
got
whoa, 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 whoa. Because that's a different case.
what I'm
You feel
saying
me?
is
Hold on,
when
hold
you
on,
see
hold on.
this,
I get what you're saying. I get
when
what
you
you're
see
saying.
this, your
I get what you're
mentality.
saying. I get what you're saying. But when does this go back from looking at the last clips that we just got through watching and just saying you an ignorant motherfucker? Because guess what? If you riding around with that thing like that, you already living a life where you feel you need that thing. You feel what
That's what
I'm
I'm saying.
saying?
Their mentality.
You
But you
feel what
think
I'm
about
saying?
this though.
So I can't take. So I don't want to take away from the fact of there are bad cops out here. Yeah, they are. But from this situation that we just got through reading or just watching, it was a routine traffic stop. It didn't.
Okay.
It didn't say that they pulled them over for nothing crazy. A routine traffic stop.
How many have died from routine traffic
I
stops?
understand
Standard
that.
blank.
But did that woman look like? I'm gonna ask this question, and I wasn't there. And I'm in the city of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that are police officers, and I know that some of them are assholes by the way that they carry themselves behind the badge and with the badge off. They are assholes. They look and everything. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have that appearance. She looked like a young person that just got on the job.
Well, they said she was there for 4 years. But again, we don't know what she's done prior to that encounter. A picture, she's a beautiful person. She was
And
a
if
beautiful
and if
person
her
in the
record
picture.
and if her record is spotless, what would be your answer? Like if you can go through her record and you found out that she was an exemplary cop and she did everything, like she was a good person. There are good cops out there. You feel
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So if we find out that she was a good cop, what would be our answer to the fact of even though there are situations, a reckless group of young motherfuckers was riding around here and killed the motherfucker.
I'm gonna say it like this: the fact that she had on that uniform, the fact she pulled up in a police car, their mentality, police. It doesn't say police. Let's scan and see if this person is good or bad. When they put on that uniform, to people like that, they're all bad. To anybody who has had that
I
traumatic
understand that.
experience
I've had
and,
that
and,
traumatic
and that
experience. I've been
mentality.
locked up.
But I'm saying, when the police car get behind you, you're not thinking, "Oh, it's a good cop
I've
in
been in
here."
the back of no
You're
car.
you're thinking, "Oh hell, what am I about to go through?" And then you got to change the way you are. Them individuals in that car that day,
Listen,
they had in their mentality.
listen,
Fuck that. You know what I'm telling you
listen
what it
to me.
was? They had the famous "fuck the police." That's what they had.
That's what I'm getting at
That's
though.
yeah.
That's what
That's what
I'm
they
getting at
had.
though. So that doesn't take away from where they were from and the fucking
Mm.
fact that the police are bad and you know what I'm saying. I'm
No,
looking
it's
at the
just talking
fact
about
of listen,
mentality.
because you just got to mention the thing about being pulled over. I have been pulled over. I have had dirty shit in the car. You know what I'm saying? I have had a fucking pistol in the fucking car, and my thought process went, well, let me just go ahead and shoot my way up out this motherfucker right quick.
But see, like I'm
When,
saying, your
listen,
mentality.
even when I've known I was going to jail, Even there have been times I've went to jail, and I have been so lucky that the police didn't go through my car and find shit that was in my car. You feel what I'm saying? But that at the because
They was on some
at the end
rah-rah.
of the day, I know my mother. I know my mama. I know if my mama saw her son pop up on the news for shooting the cop, riding around doing some bullshit, my own mother, she would still love me, but she would not support. She would not support that bullshit.
Well, my mom, I can see her now doing something to get in jail so she can fuck me up. I can see that. But like I said,
You
it
feel
was the
what I'm saying?
mentality. Yeah, it was the mentality of them young men. They were on a I'm not going to jail. And then how you see stuff where they glorify killing somebody and killing the cop type of stuff. They were on some. Remember you was talking about the cocaine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be willing to bet that had something to do with that.
I'm
That and
trying to
some
tell
other
y'all
stuff.
these drugs ain't what the nigga. That's all I smoke is weed, and I only
Yeah,
smoke from niggas that I've been fucking with for years, and I know I trust where the fuck they get their shit from. I'm not going to no dispensaries. I'm not fucking with no new shit. I ain't taking no Corona shots. Hey, I just got through saying
I,
some shit to get off topic right quick.
I can't even smoke the new weed. That ain't even. I need some regular shot to grow my own if I'm gonna smoke it. I can't do.
Yo, I
Mm-mm.
just saw something,
Like what is this?
and
It stinks.
I didn't load this clip up, but I saw something today. You know how I've been talking about periodically about how I'm not going to get this chip because I feel like it's systematic. There's something else
It's
behind
what?
this shit. It's systematic. It's something. It's a bigger plan to. It's some.
You said a chip. Are you talking about the shot?
Yeah, but no. Listen, to what I'm trying to tell you. They just released a clip today talking about that they're trying to insert people with the chip just in case they have corona, so that they can know if they got it.
Oh,
Does
you're
that
tracking it now. It's a
Does
tracking
that
purpose.
sound like the chip that we heard back in the 90s that they stopped talking about, but they was telling us they was gonna try to plant us with 20 years ago?
They've been trying to chip you for the longest.
That's why
The
I'm not
military,
going
the
to get
military has
chipped
already
because you
chipped a
don't put
lot of
shit in
people.
my body.
Because I don't know what's on the other end of that little stick you stick it in my arm.
It's some little shit on the other end of that little stick they trying to stick on. All right, well, we're gonna get to our next clip. This another one.
Bruh.
Tookie, what the fuck?
Who your best friend, T? Girl, being silent is not the answer right now.
Kill that bitch. No, I don't care.
Pause. I want you to listen to the nigga in the background. Why this is going on. Tookie, what the fuck?
Who your best friend, T? Girl, being silent is not the answer right now.
Kill that bitch. No, I don't kill that bitch.
You know who? Girl, you would never use this ass again. Say it. Oh. Oh, okay.
I have never been in a situation where it was okay for a nigga to point a gun at me and think that shit was cool and to go live, and another nigga's in the background to my kill that bitch. Kill that bitch.
I'm gonna say this: I had one situation where a person did that. Two. One, we was riding down. I forgot what street it was, but the person pulled up and did that, and I dipped. And then a friend of a friend did it, and thought the shit was funny, and I went off. You don't play with guns like that. That's those people in that car are very irresponsible. And the young lady that was in the passenger seat talking about who's your best friend. No, that ended our friendship that day. That ended that. I'm through dealing with you. That's
Man,
how people get killed. Ignorant folks like that with a gun.
be careful who the fuck you call a friend nowadays. Because a friend like that
You don't need enemies.
This is the craziest part. The person in that video probably really had no knowledge of a pistol in the first fucking place.
Mm-mm.
And that would be one of, because we've seen videos like that when niggas been fronting with a fucking pistol on somebody and have either shot themselves or shot the other person, not intentionally, but they fucked they fucked that other person up. That's the type of shit that was right there.
Yeah, and then the individual in the back
Kill that
killed
bitch.
that bitch.
Man. And he said it like 3 times.
And you know, the young ladies, respect yourself.
Man.
Ooh, yeah, nah, our friendship is over. I'm not dealing with nan one of y'all ever again. Yeah, gone.
And now check this out, y'all. That wasn't no man disrespecting no woman. That was a man talking shit in the background, but that was a woman disrespecting her so-called friend. Listen, she had the gun on the bitch talking about some, am I your best friend? Bitch, tell
If
me
I
I'm
got
your
to
best
force
friend.
you to be my best friend at gunpoint,
Beat the fuck out you.
I got to force you to be my best friend at gunpoint.
And you
Yeah,
could
you
tell
thirsty.
Shorty was scared by the way her body language gave off the whole fucking look. Yo, don't shoot me. Like you play, like people think sometimes because you see people laughing that they think shit's funny. That was
No, that's
a
a
person
nervous laugh.
laughing out of fear and anxiety.
Yeah, that's a nervous laugh.
Yeah, that's a nervous laugh. Certain people you watch that shit with, that's not, they ain't having a ball, they ain't laughing, they ain't giggly. They are actually scared for their life. That little girl was scared for her life. And those chicks didn't look no older again than 21.
If they were that.
21.
Because the little girl that was balled up in the corner, she looked like she about 15.
Man, poor little thing.
Yeah, if I was her mama.
I want to do any of the people that we be sitting on the show talking about, do they ever fucking see what the fuck we talking about, and do they look at the aspects of what we saying? Because that would be very interesting. I would love to have that guest on the fucking show and be like, yo, G, why would you pull a fucking gun on your fucking friend if that's your friend? Like, I can understand if you was trying to punk somebody, or I can understand the street logic of that. But I can't understand my best friend pulling a fucking, like, my first thought would be like, man, if you don't get that motherfucking gun up on my motherfucking face, bro, like, I'm serious. I can see myself just like getting enraged in the second I saw a gun pointed at me.
I don't even play with like little pellet guns, little Nerf guns, none of that. I don't play with that. None of them. Don't point shit at me that you're gonna have to fire something at the other end of it. Don't even put a damn slingshot my way. I'm not, no. And then, I mean, what to them? What is the definition of friend in the first place?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. You know I'm running along this whole legal side shit right now. You know I be having a method to my madness, right? Now this next one, I don't even got no words for it because I'm still trying to figure it out in my mind. I can understand it from one aspect, but I can't understand it from any other aspect. Here we go.
Recently issued a report about a female inmate who was incarcerated in the state of California in the prison system out there who became pregnant. Now, this female inmate became pregnant after she was forced to share a cell with a biological male inmate who identifies as female. That's right. So a transgender inmate, a man who was in the male prison system, requested or said changed his identity. Suddenly he became a woman, was transferred to the female prison, was the cellmate of this woman, and this woman inmate is now pregnant as a result of this. And by the way, in prison, just for everyone's information, there's no such thing as consensual sex in prison. Every sexual activity is considered non-consensual in prison. So this is what the Women's Liberation Front actually reported about the incident. They said, we've now heard from 7 different people inside the prison that at least one woman, possibly more, is now pregnant after being housed with a male felon who was transferred to the women's prison under SB 132. So SB 132 is the law that passed in California last year that allows men who identify as women to be housed in a prison in accordance with their so-called gender identity. 300 males, or by the way, this law went into effect just this past January. 300 males since then in the California prison system have requested transfer, and 20 males have been processed thus far. That means 20 males are now on the loose in women's prisons. 20 males who, clearly some of which have male anatomy, working anatomy, and just say they identify as women. So this is a key thing too. This is...
Now, we still on this law shit. Now, we are in a day and time where you could be a transgender person, get arrested for a crime, and get locked up with what you were born as, but you can get transferred because of your lifestyle change and go to a prison. I don't get this shit.
I can see this being a clusterfuck catastrophe, as it already.
Because I haven't heard.
Because
I haven't heard of any cases of any females being transferred to a male prison.
Well, no, because they want to be in there with the women. They like women.
No, but I'm saying I haven't heard of any females that have decided they want to be a transgender and live their lives as a man being transferred to a male prison. Because at the end of the day, they know they're still a woman. And they know the brutality of a male prison.
And if they did, they would end up pregnant because the men in there know that they are a woman. And it's highly possible that it's men just saying that they are women now just so they can go to the women's prison. Because I'm doing life. I'm going to be in here with some women.
Yeah. Because I'm looking at it this way. Yeah, because this is my question.
If I was a man doing life, I'm a woman.
Yo, check this out. This is the question. Because they didn't confront this in the interview. Was it a rape or was it consensual?
Well, she said no sexual act is consensual.
No, that's the law of the prisons. In prison, whether it's male on male, female on female, male on female, sex is not supposed to happen in prison as the law is said. But we all know for many years, niggas been talking about getting their booties bumped for years in jail, so we know sex happens in there. So again, my question is, when he had sex with her, because they said they were roomies, they were bunks, they were bunked together. So, was it a situation where a man overtook the powers of a woman and raped her? Or was it a woman that wanted to sleep with that man? Because she knew that she was in a room with a man and she's around women all fucking day.
I mean, I would think if it was forced, then she would be screaming, fighting, whatever else, and somebody might be alerted. But consensual, when the lights go out,
people scream and fight. People scream and fight in prison all the goddamn time. Think about it. When a man gets raped in prison, 9 times out of 10, I've heard too many stories of niggas that were in a cell and heard of another nigga getting fucked. So that never gets to the fucking administration. The snitches get stitches in jail. You feel what I'm saying? You're not supposed to snitch in jail. So, again, was this a situation where a man got put that identifies as a woman, but he still got a dick, and he got put into a cell with another female, and they said, well, fuck it. Let's fuck.
It's highly probable. For the simple fact, who knows how much time either one of them had. And if it's there, it's there. I'm going to get it in. Now, they wasn't probably banking on her getting pregnant or all that, but They did what they wanted to do and how they did it, but either way, and if he raped her, then yeah, California's agree here to see some serious lawsuits behind that.
I
Because now you have now and again it goes back to the children. It's sad because now this baby, who knows how long mama got? Who knows?
wait a
But
minute. Can you imagine? Because you know how kids are in school, right? Can you imagine if the story gets out like, nigga, your mama had you and she was pregnant, she had you with a fucking tranny. Like, can you imagine how cruel kids can be with that story?
yeah,
That
and then
story can be
they said that
damaging.
it's more than one woman though. So that whoever that is, he just he just like dressing like a woman or
All right,
pretending to.
now I got two more clips for you tonight. One, they both revolve around women, and they are both sexual conversations. Do you want to hit a long one or the short one? Because they two different conversations. One's long, one's about 8 minutes, and I'm telling you, it's worth watching. Because I watched it and I was like, what the fuck? And then the other one is an extremely short clip, but it spits her point validly. And I want to debate her point.
Well, we can do a short one.
Okay, here we go.
Some of them really, they don't know how to have conversation.
That's true.
They don't know how to have an intellectual conversation. I don't want to talk about all the pain in your life while you're dead homies. I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about like real ass shit that go on in the world. How you talk about what's your take on this? What you want to do with your life? What's your life? Like real shit. How you feel? Like how you think the world finna be in the next few years with this type of shit? I don't want to sit here talk about all this pain your daddy left, your mama don't fuck with. I don't want to hear that.
So nigga can't talk about his trauma with you.
No, you can't. But niggas use the whole day to talk about that so you can feel sorry for them. As soon as you do something for a nigga, everybody bail on me. I don't give a fuck what they do for you.
Oh my God. Nigga can't talk about his pain with you.
No, on the first they talk about pain, but not every day. Like
I'm just saying, that's a turn off. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that right now.
You're in the middle of a club, a nigga talking about his homie that got shot last week. Okay.
It's fucking with him. That nigga.
Why is he in the club then? Why is he not happening? I mean, sorry.
Y'all ain't shit.
What you think about that? I see your nigga thoughts running around in your head right now. I see nigga thoughts running around in your head.
No, there was a post that it was just a simple post that said, "How are you today?" And a guy replied, "It doesn't matter because I'm a man." And that what she was saying goes right along with that. Because if a man is opening up and sharing something that will make him emotional, I'll say that, emotional. And then a woman shuts him down like that. You know, she's asking about how do you see the world in 5 years? Okay, does he see himself in that world in 5 years because of what he's dealing with? Men need support. Y'all have emotions. And as a woman, we can't just shut you down and hold you to this standard of men aren't supposed to have emotions. Men aren't supposed to show a sensitive side type of thing. Because then when we do that to you, when you finally show it, it could be in an explosive way that we're not ready to deal with. And then too, when she comes in and have her little temper tantrum about whatever, and he shuts her down, how will she feel? Women don't look at how they treat men and then expect to be treated like a queen.
Well, then again, like I say this all the time. How long have I been saying that in early development of men, we are not trained to talk about our feelings because of that simple fact of once we do talk, ain't nobody fucking listen.
Well, the thing is, people listen. It's what they do with what they hear.
I got you.
And if you find that woman that'll say to you, baby, what's going on with you? Now, at some point, you should be comfortable enough with her that you can express yourself, say what you need to say. But her reaction to what you say will then determine what you do next. Because if you tell her you going through something and you want to talk to her about it, then she should be able to support you through it. Other than, oh, you just acting like a little punk ass bitch, da 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 da. Man up. See, when she throw that at you, then you're gonna shut down. Then when you stop talking to her, then it's gonna be a problem. Why you ain't talking to me? And you might find somebody else that's gonna listen to you and talk to you. And
Facts.
when you go that way and pack up all your shit and hers too, and leave the house empty with the wedding dress hanging in the closet, then she might wake up.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna mean this in the truest aspects. Not every man. So let me make that disclaimer before I make this statement. Not every man. This statement does not go for every man. However, there are men out here that try to open up, but once you shut us down, then you get what you would consider to be the bullshit.
You get the cold heart.
Exactly. Like you didn't receive that before said situation happened. That man was good to you. The moment he tried to open up to you and say, yo, baby, I'm going through something. Like this was the thing that got me. She said, I don't want to hear nobody talking about they dead homies. Now, do you remember the first of the year? And I was like, damn, I got two friends that just died a week apart from each other. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I talked to you about it. I talked to Maseko about it. I talked on the show about it. Now, if I could get off the air and I know that people that live 3 hours away from me are willing to listen to me and are willing to be a friend to me and in my time of need. But when I get ready to go to bed at night, the person that I look at, I question who you are to me. You're not somebody that I can call and talk to about what's going on in my life. You're not somebody that can help me when I'm down. You're only around because I either fuck you well or what I can provide it like to me. I don't want to deal with nothing that this nigga got going on. Like if she would have said, I don't want to hear you complaining about work and shit, I'd have been like, okay, I get that. But the fact that she said if his homie dies, I don't want to hear, I want this nigga to be in the club saying, my homie died and I feel so whoa. And then another female said, yeah, well, why is you in the club anyway? What if the nigga was going out to try to take his mind off of shit?
He was just going to have a drink.
You feel what I'm saying? But the shit's still on his mind. You mean to tell me that this nigga's thought process does not matter because he's displaying a form of sensitivity? Bitch, please. Come on, talk to me. I can get to this last clip because this last one is good.
Was it like I said? Those you can tell all of them were young, and I don't know what they expect out of life. Because if you get a man with no emotions, they whooping their ass. They getting their asses beat. So if a ladies, if you listening, your man needs you more than just. Your man needs you more than just a wet spot on the bed or a few dollars in his pocket or a meal on the table.
I agree.
He needs more than that. All that is good for him, but he needs more than that. And if you're not willing to provide that, then you might want to let him go. That's how good men get fucked up. It's the same as women.
Well, this next clip, It's a few minutes, so if y'all watching, y'all please trust me. Y'all want to watch to the very end. You're gonna be surprised at what happens at the very end. But throughout the whole video, you're gonna definitely get a laugh and a kick out of this shit. Okay, let's break it down like this. Because I know porn stars. I know people that are on Pornhub. I'm not talking about on a level of they just recorded some shit in their bedroom. I know people that have been the porn profession. Okay, and I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Like because not on a level like no, listen what I'm saying. Not because of I understand what they do, but I'm cool with them because I've met them and I know that they're just like a cool person. Now, is it a person that I would get? Is it a person that I would get with? Hell no, because I'm gonna be like, God damn it, I'm gonna be thinking about what the fuck you doing. Like, you gotta go fuck somebody today? No, that ain't me. That ain't my character. You feel what I'm saying? But we're about to watch this clip.
I was thinking more along the lines of you being a porn star, but okay.
Now check this out. We're about to watch this clip of a very well-known sex worker. That's the best way to put it. Porn star. And I guess somehow, like how we got our show, somebody got on the show, and they worked out a system of she would come on live and she would choose somebody to have sex with. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I already know it. I know how to hold them last. I know how to hold them last. You know, those that stick with me, you get it. You get it to the very bang, bang, bang.
You don't need to drink behind this or before this.
Yo, G, if you want to get your drink, yeah. Listen, G, I'm damn near finished with the Douce right now. I'm over here sipping right now because I already know. This last one, because motherfuckers act like they don't see the phone line. Niggas watching the show like they don't want to call in and talk about this shit. They want to type the shit. But here we go. This last one is a motherfucker.
More than 80, less than 90.
Oh, that's not a lot. You stop counting.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on, let me give y'all the scenario because some of y'all that just came in. This woman is about to. She's going to fuck. All right, here we go.
More than 80, less than 90.
Oh, that's not a lot. You stop counting.
Yeah.
That's easy. Like I had 80 as a high schooler.
I see. We not all Tiana Trump, and you got years on me. So
She
you
said
feel me?
80 in
I was a little late with it, but
now stop this conversation real quick. I just want to stop right here. We got a bunch of niggas that want to fuck with a bitch that has had 80 motherfuckers while she was in high school. Before she entered her porno career. And watch how thirsty these niggas are for this piece of pussy. No disrespect, Tiana, but you know that pussy older than me.
He said, damn, 80.
more than 80, less than 90.
Oh, that's not a lot. You stop counting.
Yeah.
That's easy. Like I had 80 as a high schooler.
I see. We not all Tiana Trump, and you got years on me. So
She
you
said
feel me?
80 in
I was a little late with it, but I get mine. Like
wait, actually 80 in high school?
Where you at?
LA.
You full of shit. You be acting like you don't see my DMs, but I don't give a fuck. The next time I see you, I ain't being nice. I'm just gonna eat your pussy wherever I see you at.
What the fuck?
Okay, we'll see. You're really about your word. I have a feeling you're scared though. You look like a scary ass nigga.
You think I'm scared of you?
Yes.
You really think that?
I do.
Hey, Angel, she think I'm scared of her, bro.
You're a baby. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Indeed was a baby.
It don't matter how I fuck the shit out you. All these niggas on here trying to fuck all that shit.
How many partners do you have?
What?
How many partners do you have your whole life? Like how many bitches have you smashed?
Damn.
It's like
I need. Huh?
How many times you breathed in your whole life? You don't know.
Estimate. If I know what my number is, you damn sure can estimate. What is it?
No, swear to God, I don't know.
Is it less than 1,000?
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Okay, and it's more than 500.
Nah, I ain't gonna cap. Like 300. Like 300. I done been everywhere though. I done hit shit everywhere.
I bet I'll be the best or the top 3 head you've ever had.
I don't think so.
Chat, she said with
I'm not gonna
confidence.
say number 1 because I'm not gonna.
You gotta make me a believer because I don't know. That shit might be whack, and then that might just the hype might just be ain't shit.
Listen, baby, can we get an oo today?
Oh, what?
An oo today? It's like the OOTD outfit of the day, you know?
Oh, so I'm in a chair.
Okay. Okay, I like.
I can't turn around.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna show my ass. Don't worry.
Damn. I like it.
You know, even if I got scared, I'm not gonna show my ass.
No,
the winner can see it.
I'm on. Look. I ain't even about to word. Look, listen to me. You got the cheerleader fit on. I got the coach fit. What we doing? Huh? What we doing? Huh?
You're from New York too. You're from New York.
Yeah, from New York. Yeah, from New York. Let me talk to you. I've been waiting to see you all my life. You heard? Like all my life. Now we face to face now. What's up? Where you from?
Indiana.
Oh, you from Indiana? Oh, word? Oh, word?
I like how crazy you are.
Yeah, talk to me. I'm real crazy. I'll fuck you, toss you in the air, and leave you there. Playing with you?
Come back on it. I want to sit back on it or something. What the fuck?
Oh no, come sit back on it. I got some crazy move that nobody be doing. It's called the helicopter. Trying to find out?
Wait, with your dick or your tongue?
You said what? It's with my dick. It's what I do. Look, now this is what I do. I
You
pick
gotta
them
have
up.
a big one to helicopter it because the phone can just.
Nah, I don't know if your helicopter
Let
the
me
same
see the print.
Hold on, look. We gonna get to all that. Relax. I'm the coach. You sit the fuck down and you listen, alright? Alright, listen. I'm gonna grab you up like this. And when I'm hitting it, we gonna be turning around like this. Crazy. While I'm hitting the spot. Yeah, word. Word. You ever did that before? Oh, you might throw up?
Throw up.
Alright, you could choose your level of sensitivity, so we could go slow if you want to. Just for you. Alright?
I want you to bend me out that window and fuck me.
Oh.
Open that shit up. I want to fall out that bitch.
Right here with it, like this.
Oh, shit.
All of your ribs, and I'll be whining in that shit like this. Whining that shit. Let me know. I'm hitting for you.
I didn't have the pants, so I'm just wearing
boxers.
Yeah. I'm just wearing the suit. I couldn't find the pants.
What the fuck?
But like I was trying to dress up nice for you and try to like make something cool.
That's hot. I like that.
What
are you
fucking doing?
What?
Girl, bye.
Are you
What?
fucking crazy?
What?
Who is that?
Yeah.
Seriously.
What?
Is that your mom?
Move over, right? Seriously.
I'm just-
Don't be stupid.
I'm just trying to.
What the fuck is
Is
wrong
this
with you?
is this your mom?
You're naked. What is it? Are you a fucking porn star?
Mom.
What is this?
Mom.
No, but he's about to be one. So,
Mom,
girl, get out.
I'm about to be a porn star.
Damn!
Fucking disappointing. I swear.
Yo, I really fuck with this girl. You know what I'm saying? This is my pops right here.
That's that girl you was talking about?
Yup. This is my pops right here.
What's going
What's
on?
up? Listen. You said it's because I was trying to hide you from my parents. I'm not trying to hide you. Yo, pops.
I'm not gonna lie.
She's
she
so
look good for you, bro.
We could fuck her together.
I would fuck the shit out of her.
We could do some role play, some father and son. For some
Father,
father and
son,
son
and her.
role play. You feel me?
I like
Do
that.
That'd be fire. Where she live at?
We could do that.
That's really all I'm trying to do, anyways. I don't want to meet the mom. I just want to meet the dad. I want to see.
You live in LA?
I want to see who got it from.
Hold on.
Huh?
Oh, that's what you want to see?
Silky,
You got it from
Silky, I deafened her. Your dad's hot
That
as
is
fuck.
not your
Oh,
dad,
God.
but what?
Hey, What the fuck?
Sorry. All
You
right.
said my dad was hot, bro. You're so gay.
All right.
Yeah, so when
Yeah, like, and I was telling her we could fly out like in the morning, like, cause all these other niggas just talk about like we could see each other whenever.
in the morning, we
But I
get
was-
a flight right now.
I'm with it. Father and son. We can do it right now.
Silky. Respectfully, you were eliminated, but hold on. I won this shit.
Hey, yo, bro. Wait, hold on. Can you put your face in the camera, bro? Look, Dad, listen.
Boy,
This is
that's
wait.
not
This
your
is
Bro,
nah,
Duke would
nah,
have
this is
won
my
this
dad.
shit.
This is no. This is my dad. This is my dad for real. Look, this is Tiana. You know what I'm saying? And I was one. She like people like. How do you look? How you feel about her? Like,
Boy,
look,
tried it. He looks like he's 25. No, that is a brother or cousin.
Duke is
this
so
is not
hot.
my brother or cousin.
Yes, it is. You're about to get eliminated too, boy.
Oh
You guys know that one.
shit!
Yeah, I fuck with you, Aiden, but I don't really like the LA scene. I
I
feel
know,
like
so
Atlanta.
just stay here for a couple
No,
days.
no. But you, Aiden, you know I just got this crib. I've been trying to imagine me fucking somebody that look good just like her in this crib. I just locked down this crib. I'm trying to go crazy. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what you want? It's up to Tiana though. Tiana, what you want to do? You want to come to the A, or you want me to come to LA? Talk to me.
I think I want to break your bed in.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I was serious about that window over there. I want you to bend me over out that
Serious
window.
too. I'm gonna fuck you right here. If you pull up to this crib, on God, I'm going to go crazy right here. Now it's all up to you if you capping or not. I don't think you capping.
I'm not capping. I'm in Atlanta all the time, anyways. Swear to God.
I bet we gonna get in contact. We could stay in the DMs if you want to do numbers. Like you, that's up to you.
I'll connect you guys. I can connect you guys too.
Yeah, Aiden, listen.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
Of course.
And then after, she gonna come back here and tell everybody my performance. Cause that's how it works. That's what I'm on.
Is it gonna be on the OF?
Tiana, is it gonna be on the OF, Tiana? Answer that question for me.
To you.
And my answer is indeed. Indeed it will.
Next tonight.
Hold on, I got a question. Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Fuck this nigga.
What the fuck?
Yo, check me out, Tiana. Check me out, right? I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm 19 years old. I have never had sex, and I was wondering if you could take my virginity. I'm being honest.
You've never had sex? I mean, I'd be honored, but like, I mean, fuck it. As long as I can record it.
You could definitely record it. We could put it on your
I've
OnlyFans
never
and
been
all that.
a virgin, so I want to record everything.
We could put it on your OnlyFans and everything.
You think you're gonna come fast?
Huh?
You think you're gonna come really fast?
No, I don't think so. I don't really think I'm gonna come really fast.
It's okay if you do. But yeah, let's.
I want to try with you.
I'm down.
I'm down too. So if you down, we got Aiden connect us and we can make that happen.
Okay. Wait,
cool.
no. Man, all the other guys just got curved, and you get to slide in.
This is like an opportunity for me though. Like I never
Are
had
you
that.
really a virgin? Because you don't look like a virgin.
I'm so serious. Like that ass.
Oh, okay. I want to take your virginity for sure.
All right. So Aiden connect us and we'll make that happen.
For sure.
Now I understand his logic. If he is a true virgin, I understand his logic. He wants to use his first time to the shit he been watching. Cause he obviously been watching. He's a virgin that if he is a virgin, he's a virgin that has been watching her on Pornhub or whatever he can pull up on his phone. He been watching. Now, the thing that got me was the nigga that she was about to fuck before that. The nigga that I'll fuck you in the window. I was like, nigga, even if you got a little money, you pressing this pussy too goddamn hard if you on the same level that you talking about shit on. And this is my personal thought. If I know somebody is on the level or lesser than the level of me, they're gonna get a different conversation. I'm not gonna be like, yo, nigga, yeah, it's me, yeah, come get this dick, come get it, yeah, I'll fuck you in this window, I'll lift my leg up and I'll send your ass a picture of shit in my drawer and tell you what the fuck you want to do. And if a motherfucker got more money than me, I'll send him the same picture and say, what the fuck you want to do? Don't talk this sex shit to me. If you ain't really about this sex shit. Because guess what? Even on the sex level, I get uninterested very quickly. So what the fuck do I need to go on live and put myself out there in front of the whole world and say, I just need this pussy. I just want to fuck you on this bed. I've been thinking about you my whole life.
The things people do. Now, the little helicopter dude, if that was his daddy, I'd take it daddy. He was sexy.
Whoa. That's the same nigga that said, I've been waiting to fuck you my whole life.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about his daddy.
No, that was the same nigga. That was the same nigga. I can run the clip back. I'm telling you, that was the same nigga. The same nigga she was like, no. You talking about the nigga she was like, okay, you cool, I'll fuck you and your daddy. The two niggas, the nigga that had the ring on.
Mm-hmm. The one with the helicopter, he was in the room talking about getting in the window. Remember, he
Oh,
put his daddy.
no, G, I'm correct then. Yeah, G, yeah.
Yeah, he had his little picture of his daddy on the phone.
That's the same nigga that was talking shit.
Yeah, but still, he busted.
I would never want to fuck no woman that's gonna tell me that she wants to fuck my daddy more than she wants to fuck me.
Well, she said daddies. She said the father and son. I thought she was gonna go with the father and son connection.
Listen, I'm not fucking with no woman that wants to fuck a male or a female though. She wants to fuck them more than she wants to fuck me. If anything, you better tell me you got an interest in me watching that shit and being a part of it, you know, on my level of what I like.
Well, I mean, she's a porn star, so she's
She picked a
doing what she wants to
baby.
do.
But see, this is the thing I thought about.
But she's from Indiana.
No, she picked a baby, but for viewership and the numbers that she'll hit by the way that she titles that clip, she's gonna be the one that's gonna blow up. She's gonna be like, this nigga I fucked offline. Like, even if she types it like this, niggas are watching. This the nigga I fucked offline, the virgin that I fucked offline. That's all she gotta type. This is the virgin I fucked offline. Niggas gonna watch that shit. Bitches and niggas gonna watch that shit.
The
lifestyle.
thing that I feel sorry for is for the little virgin, because once she does all that stuff to him, he gonna be in love with her.
Yeah, she gotta move around.
I mean, she's done after that.
She gotta move around. Her job is to move around.
Yeah, I mean, and he gonna be, and then his next little piece ain't gonna do what she did, and yeah, you always remember your first.
That's just like, you know, we in the age and we had a bunch of guests on the show that are into the sex scene. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I could never fuck with nobody that's into the sex scene. Where they gotta be at events, where they gotta do certain things. No. Because at the end, I have to know me. The core of me is somebody that'll go crazy if I see something that I don't like. Now, what I don't like may not be something that is so extreme to that particular lifestyle of it. But what I like is what the fuck I like. That would be the difference. That would be the difference between me being the nigga that is talking about that nigga that shut out the car, and me being the nigga that's saying, "Well, I just got locked up."
And see, people in that lifestyle have a freedom that you and I don't have. I'll say that. You and I don't have. They have a freedom that we don't. And I don't think I may ever get it.
What's the freedom?
They're free. It's just,
what's the freedom?
I can't really put my finger on it because I don't have it.
You can't say they free. If you cannot,
what I mean by that is because what you're saying is they could do something and you would react to it, whereas to them it's not a problem. They're free. They don't have that restraint.
No,
that
that's not what I'm saying.
I say restraint.
I'm saying no. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying to you. I'm talking to you, not to somebody in the lifestyle, not to anybody else. I'm saying to you that if you cannot explain to me the freedom that they experience Now, I do understand the terminology of freedom and sexual freedom inside of that lifestyle if they are truly into that lifestyle. I
That's
get
what
that.
I'm referring to. That sexual
Get that.
freedom. I'll
Okay.
say that. That sexual
Okay.
freedom because it's like they free
But then
they free with.
again, whoa. Then again, how many times have we been on the show and I brought up people that were in the lifestyle, they got cheated on, then they weren't in the lifestyle no more, but they were in the lifestyle and the nigga beat them, and they're not in the lifestyle no more. So are they really sexually free?
Well, now you said beat. Now they might not. It
Were they
depends on
sexually free
the
because they were in the
safe. What
lifestyle?
is it? The safe word?
They
He
were
didn't
in
listen.
the no. Listen, I'm talking about people. I'm talking about people that were in the lifestyle, but then when they experienced this particular situation, they were no longer in the lifestyle.
I mean, well, that's a choice
And
that they
fuck that
chose.
lifestyle shit.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's a choice that they chose. For a while, they were there. They decided to step out and do something different. Whereas, if you decided that you could go into that lifestyle and freely accept everything that goes on, then you can do it. But you being you, you keep telling you're saying you can't. So you would never do it. Now you might sit around watch, but you're not going to engage in. Yeah. You're not. You'll watch. You ain't gonna engage.
Listen. And let me tell you something. And I'm gonna be very clear about this. The only time that I will watch is when it's about me. It's because I
Watch
understand that.
porn. Stop it.
No. That's what I'm saying. If I'm in a situation where I'm sexually frustrated and there is no one around, well, I'm gonna fucking watch some shit because I'm very specific about what I watch.
You wouldn't want to watch live porn.
No,
I
no,
watch.
no. Listen. If I watch porn, I'm so specific in the style of porn that I watch. I watch this, or I watch that, or I watch because the visual is everything to me. I don't want to see a man in most of the shots. You feel what I'm
That's not my
saying?
problem.
You feel what I'm saying? I know that's not your problem
That's
because
not my problem.
I understand that's not your problem because you are the woman. You want to see a man
For
do something
me,
to a woman. Woman.
that's
Hold on.
that's
Listen.
the art of
I
the
get
love, though.
I get pleasure.
To see all of
Hold
it.
on. I get pleasure, but no, I get pleasure out of the woman, the experience that the woman goes through. I don't get a I don't get a kick out of watching the sex. I get a kick out of the woman. So if I'm in a position where I wake up and it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm in the bed by myself and I'm just horny as fuck and I'm recognizing Mr. Man down here is talking to me and I'm telling him to shut the fuck up, but he's not listening to me at this particular point in time. This is a 4 o'clock in the morning wake up. You feel what I'm saying? The video that I'm going to look at is a video of a woman that is sexy to me, dressed the way that I want to see her. Like I'm scrolling because what I
Now,
want to.
question:
Yeah, what's the question?
Is a man in that video?
He could be, but the focus is not on the man. The
Well,
video
see,
ain't.
that's the same as
What I'm
a
saying.
live video.
Listen what I'm saying. For me, the video angles aren't on the man. It's not what the man is, you know what I'm saying, like doing to the woman. Most of my, if I watch a video, I'm seeing a woman, and I might see a glimpse of a man, a part of a man, by watching what she's doing to that particular part of that man. But I'm not watching shit where I'm watching this nigga get behind her and and doing all kind of shit to her because for me, I want to see her. You feel what I'm saying? Like my videos are like if I watch some shit, it's like okay, I done woke up. It's 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I can't go back to sleep. Dick hard to the motherfucker. I can't. I'm telling you, go back to sleep. Go chill. That motherfucker like no nigga here. Well, guess what? I'm not
You
going.
have to.
I'm not going to watch another nigga fuck a woman. I'm going to see
You
what a
have some
woman.
very limited videos.
No, I don't have limited videos. Trust me, I've watched a bunch of videos in my day. I know what my style of video that I like to watch and what turns me on. See, that's the difference. You got different motherfuckers that watch videos for different reasons. Some
Well,
motherfuckers take
what I'm saying is, for me, like if I said I wanted to watch, I can focus on what I want to focus on. I can damn near erase a person out the room because
I'm not that nigga.
not focused.
I'm not that
But
nigga.
I see that you're saying you wouldn't be able to do that. That's not comfortable for you.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I'm not that nigga. When I was a young nigga, niggas used to talk about threesomes like a motherfucker, right? And the first time I got into a room with a woman and had a threesome, and there was another male in the room, I was like, ugh, I can't do this shit. This doesn't turn me on. Because when I started thinking about the positions that we were in, I'm facing this nigga. Like if he hitting it and she sucking my dick, I'm facing his nigga. If I'm on top of her, if I'm hitting it from the back and he on the bottom, either I'm looking up and I see her, but this nigga's in the view, or I'm looking down and I see another nigga in the view. So I immediately said, no, this ain't no shit I want to do. Now, question. If it was two females, would it be a different conversation? You goddamn right. Because the visual, everything that I want, these are two things that I want. They got something that I want. I don't want nothing from this guy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's where it
Because I've killed that threesome question like that before.
Say what?
I've killed that question. Now, can we have a threesome? Okay, well, go get him. And the same reaction that you were talking about.
Now,
like,
now does it make but see now, does my logic make sense now? Because when I'm being interested in a woman, I'm being interested in a woman. I'm not being interested in the other man that's participating in the act of the woman. Now there are men that brothers out here that they do that on a regular basis. They run bitches and they, like they do that shit. That like I know I grew up in the hood.
That's the freedom. That's the freedom that you don't have.
You feel what I'm saying? I grew up in the hood, like, and I saw that. I heard about it. I knew about the bitches that was runners. That's how they got the name runners. You feel what I'm saying? Because one nigga was done, and another nigga would run in. So that's what it was. But I was never attracted to that essence of sex. I would be more attracted if, this is a big if I was in that situation, it would have to be to it. Like I've said,
you would be a runner. They running on you.
No. Because as I've said on many shows, if I decided to do that, it would be me and my woman deciding that we're choosing someone else. And this woman, after we get through doing what we're doing, has no access to us. It was a sexual encounter. It was something that made our lives a little bit better. That's what it would be. So who is the runner? Me and my woman going to the club looking for who's running. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm still calling you the runner.
And they have and listen, the conversation will be in full disclosure. While we at the club, before we even go anywhere else to do anything, because I'm already up the preconception of, if I did that, I'm not bringing her to my house. I'm not giving her no phone numbers, no email addresses, no Facebooks. So guess what? There may be a night that me and the woman that have this desire, we go out and don't find nothing. But we still have a great time. We still kick it, have a couple drinks and kick it. And then if we do, guess what? We're taking them somewhere else, to a hotel, doing what we do. And then after it's over with, baby, either you can have the room for the rest of the night, or you got to go. It's depending on what me and that woman, my woman, are feeling. Not the chick that we picking up feels.
So let me ask this question. And at this point, you speaking for a majority.
I'm speaking for myself. I'm speaking for myself.
This is just a general. Is that the male fantasy?
I can't speak to the male fantasy. You know why? I'm gonna give you the answer.
Okay, most of your homies you didn't talk to.
No, listen, because most of my homies that I've really had throughout life, my real niggas, even if I've seen them in a sexual setting, have we had conversations? This goes back to how men talk amongst men. We don't talk. We don't talk.
I said,
Listen,
y'all don't talk about getting super
listen.
sensitive
If a nigga was throwing a party, listen, I'm about to tell you, if a nigga was throwing a party and he knew he had a bunch of bitches coming through that motherfucker that would get down with anything in that motherfucker, he would more or less just tell his guys he's having a get together. It's going down. I got bitches there. That's it. He doesn't have the capability to say, yo, I'm having a party and, the ladies coming through and I know them and they'll be able to, if you want to hang out with them and if it turns into something extra that night, then you cool. Niggas don't have that conversation. Niggas have that conversation without having that conversation. You know what I'm saying? We learn that conversation by being around niggas. I know who I can trust by being around them. I know who I can't trust by not being around them, by being around them. I know the woman that I could bring. Listen, I know the woman that I can bring around any other friend that's a male of mine by the relationship that I have with him. Guess what? If I talk to him about everything that I went through, and he talked to me about everything that he went through, our relationship would either even be more damaged because we would know each other's faults, or we would be more open to conversation. But men do not have that conversation with young men about who they are with from an early age. So until they get to the point where they can start discussing relationships, sexual thoughts, desires, it's a fucking wrap. It's like going through a fucking maze until you tap until that man meets that one person that he can understand that with and then experience that with.
Okay, so then that's why it's so hard for a man to answer the question, what's your fantasy?
Niggas don't even know what their fantasy is.
No, that's why it's so hard, because they haven't got to that point.
Listen, you've heard me express on the show many a times about sexual exploits, right? But how many times with me telling you those exploits, I said I had no idea this was happening. The first, what the fuck? And then I had to go back and have a conversation with myself and say, well, is this something that I should be cool with? She just did this. Or I've never experienced that before. I've never even heard another nigga even have a conversation about this. Think about what I'm telling you. The shit that a woman would do in the bedroom is some shit that she's probably even either talked to somebody about or heard other women talking about. Niggas pull shit in the bedroom that they have never fucking discussed unless they heard it from another avenue. If we hear it from another avenue, then we'll. Because listen, the same way you sit up here right now, and I can go to my room right now and bring out toys and all that shit. I had no clue about that shit. I was 44 years old before I started getting into that shit. I had to get my own understanding of it. I had to have an experience with somebody with it. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, all of it is an experience. Somewhere you get introduced to it.
Yeah, but how you get introduced to it is a different level. A conversation between you and Masako would be a lot deeper if you had a conversation about your relationship than me and Note sitting on the phone. And me and Note are boys. We tight. We talk about some shit.
No. The conversation wouldn't be detailed.
Well, with the female, let me break it down that way. Would you be more relaxed to talk to a female about your personal situations than a male?
Not sexually, no. Because, and I'm gonna tell you why. And this is from experience. I did this when I was younger, talking to a so-called friend about this, that, and the other. She went and tried to experience it.
Yeah, I know. I answered that question already. She tried to fuck. Yeah.
And then she tried, she did, but she didn't get the same results.
I get it.
But and after that, I learned early on. Nope, we'll talk about that.
I've talked about that on the show before.
Yeah, no, we
How old were you when that happened, though?
22,
That's my definition.
23 maybe.
That's the difference maker. At 21, 22, 23, ain't no nigga talking about shit he did anything at all with a woman, period, to no other female. So the situation that you found yourself in as being a woman and being so open to another woman that you would talk to her about certain things and then she felt a certain way and then decided she wanted to fuck with it. That's a difference from a male being at that same age process and being completely in love with you, and you break up with his ass, and he has nobody to talk to.
Yeah, y'all do a lot of suffering in silence,
Trying to tell you.
and that's not a good thing. But that takes me back to the point where if you decide that you want to confide in with the woman you're with, she has to understand that part. And a lot of women don't understand that
You don't have nobody to talk to.
if a man opens up, one, he trusts her. He's comfortable. And he sees something in her that he doesn't see in others.
Or he's trying to trust you. It might be
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
Experience.
If he opens up like that, he trusts her enough to do that. But it's her reaction will determine the rest of that relationship.
You know why I say he's trying? Because if you have a male that is not open to expressing himself, that very first time he does express himself, he's trying.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That all that,
like he's trying to figure out it. He's trying to figure out the words. He's trying to figure out how to talk to you about it. He's trying to figure. You know what I mean? He's trying. Now,
it's still a level of trust for him to even go to that point. Some men will not go there at all.
It could be the level of the fact that she fucked him so good that, like, because that's the mentality of men.
Well, I mean, even the thing is, if you're dealing with a real woman, sex isn't going to be enough for her. The fact that you take her out by, that's not going to be enough for her. She's going to want that emotional. She's going to want that emotional connection. If that isn't,
niggas run into a real woman.
Huh?
At 21, how many niggas run into a real woman?
Some of them do. They just don't recognize it.
But I'm saying on a percentage, if you broke it down to a percentage level, if you just guesstimated, how many men at 21 meet a grown woman that got her shit together, you know, all that shit. Let's go back and look at these clips that we watched. That bitch holding a gun on another bitch. She was under 21.
I'm gonna say
we had the other chick talking about all the kids that she was having. Under 21.
You're talking about the current 21-year-old. They got ways to go. When I was 21, they met a lot of 21-year-old women that had it together. They just wasn't together.
Okay. Now,
when I was 21, now I feel for them.
Now, guess what?
Because the
when
mentality
I was 21,
is so different.
When I was 21, me and you in the same age demographic, right?
Barely, but yeah.
Fuck you. When we was when I was your age, at the age of 21, I didn't have it together, and most of the niggas that I knew didn't have it together. So, at the age of 45, I somewhat got it together, but the average nigga that I know right now does not have it together. So what do those numbers look like about the demographic? Like, this is what I say, especially in Chicago. Chicago is a city where most people that live in certain areas have not been outside of the area that they're even in. I know people that live on the north side of Chicago that are scared to come to the south side of Chicago. I know people that are on the south side of Chicago that don't fuck with the north side. Same with the west. You feel what I'm saying? And now that's a whole different demographic about who goes downtown and who has money to go downtown.
Well, I mean, that in itself is something I'm gonna say entirely different because whether you stay over here, over there, you're going to come across someone. Now, what I found, even growing up and even now, I can meet someone and they would say some more crazy shit like, "I have to have my shit together," and they could be together, but they're not confident enough.
Explain.
I guess it's just something maybe about me that they're not confident enough to even step to me. I've had people say that. I wanted to talk to you, but I was afraid. Why? Because you were this way. I was like, oh, okay.
No, I can tell you this. I can tell you this because you're my friend, right? I can tell you why you personally probably intimidate the average man.
How do I intimidate somebody?
Okay. If I was listening to the show, and let's just say we ran a clip that you felt some way and you felt strong about, your language and your interpretation would let me know off bat if I could deal with you. Now that it's a different interpretation of what you're talking about right now. But I'm talking about in meeting you and knowing you and getting into those conversations where the real you come out. Like the days where me and you done got mad on the show and you done said little shit on the show. I'm like, what's mad? What's wrong with you? And you're like, nothing. I'm just chilling, motherfucker. You just bullshitting. And I'm like, you know, you feel what I'm saying? That's because I know you. And that was during a process of getting to know you. The average nigga can't take that because that's too strong for him. That's too
Then I
strong.
must be above average. My thing is this.
I ain't saying about whether you was above average. I said
I
that
did.
too strong for
I
the
did.
average nigga out here that has been raised and grown in this watered down system.
Well, see, that's what I said. I said I'm above average. You didn't. I did. But my thing is this. I found that if a man has the courage to approach me, I will at least give him the time, entertain a conversation. Because if you have that much confidence to approach me, then I see something in that. To me, that's sexy. A confident man is sexy.
Read these comments.
I'm gonna go back to Veronica. Yeah, go back. Veronica said it's the helicopter for me. I think it's Tracy Williams. He was laughing. TT was clapping and saying thank you. She said, I understand. I hear that a lot, and I think that's when people saying that she's, too strong, whatever. And men who are not successful or get their shit together find it hard to approach. And then is it Trevi Williams says you think so? And if he's talking about me thinking I'm above average, yes.
Well, see, this is the issue, and we're getting ready to end the show. A lot of people have a problem with self-identification. So
It's a hard journey.
So if you can identify, like this is I challenge everybody that's watching the show to just stand in front of the mirror, look in the mirror and say, who am I? What do I want? What don't I want? What am I willing to accept? What am I not willing to accept? And then go to bed with that thought process on your mind. Not just look in the mirror, ask the question, and then just go lay down. But go to bed with that thought process on your mind. I guarantee you, when you wake up in the next following days, you will begin to feel a little bit differently than you did before. But that does not happen until you challenge yourself.
Well, I can add to what you're saying. Take 20 seconds. The first question: do I like what I see?
Do I like me?
Just do I like what I see? You're looking in the mirror.
Yeah. No, I'm breaking that down to real terms. Do I like me?
Hell, do I love me? I mean, you can do a lot of things with that, and a
No,
lot of
you
people.
can't listen. You can't love yourself till you like yourself.
Well, either way,
Because there's a process to
you got
everything.
you got to get to the point of loving yourself before you can do anything.
That's what
Really.
I'm saying. Yeah, it's a process to everything. I can't wake up
So
one day and say my life is fucked up, and then expect within the next 24 hours that everything is going to change because my thought process has changed. No, I have to put things in motion to make my thought process a reality, and then I'll see the benefits of my lifestyle change. I'm
well,
gonna do some shit right now.
I'm just gonna tell people
Go ahead.
when you start going through this journey, some people in your life are going to um, fall off.
Several.
Yeah, some people and people you would never think they're going to fall off because they can't go on that journey with you. And we always want to drag everybody with us. We can't. They can't go.
Listen, I'm gonna add on to that. When I think about my life, when I had the most people around me, I had a lot of fun, but I was my most unhappiest.
Nobody knew that though.
Now that I'm at a point where I don't need anyone around
Peace.
I see things differently. My friendships are differently. My relationships are different. What I want out of life is different because I'm different. See, a lot of times in life, we got a
You
lot of
evolved. That's the evolution of you. You evolved. You
but
evolved. You went to the
that's where I was
next
about to
level.
go. That's where I was about to go. A lot of people have a lot of dreams. A lot of people have a lot of thoughts. But at the end of the day, that's all they are. Thoughts and dreams. You have not done anything. Like tonight, prime example. Everybody knows that the shows are my dream, right? And there was a time where we had shows lined up, and if certain things would happen, I would cancel the show and just be done. Tonight, I called a motherfucker out the blue and said, yo, the original plan is not going forward. Would you come on and help me? That's why y'all see Kim right here. That's why y'all see the Queen right now. Her original night is on Sunday night. But she might be coming over to the Sunday and Tuesday thing. But listen, if I would have just taken the mindset of where my mindset was 2 months ago, damn, I got the clips loaded. I got the show ready, but somebody's not here. My biggest fear is going online one day by myself because I know one day it's going to come. I know one day it's going to come on and it's going to be like, Russ, you by yourself. And I'm
Let me
like,
ask you a question.
how am I going to run that show?
Let me ask you a question.
Because I'm so used to the conversation that I have with people. Even, I know that right now, me in this conversation right now, Queen has been like, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm talking. But she knows over time, because we've worked together so much, that this is just what the fuck I do. But I dread the day that I got to do the show by myself.
Why?
If you've watched the show, because listen, my vision for the show is multiple people on the screen. If my vision was the original vision, we'd have at least 7 people on the show right now. Right around. Every show.
Well, we got at least 4. We got Tracy Williams and TT.
No. I'm talking about the ones that are
You're
on
talking
the
about
show.
the visual. You talking about the
The
visual that you
ones that
see.
are on the show, the ones that make the show work. Because my show, listen to the name of the show. Talking shit. Talking dirty after dark. Real love, what's love got to do with it? Those are conversation pieces. Those are not I'm not a Kevin Samuels. I'm not a nigga that can go up here
But
and just bring people into my show and then I can talk my own thing. I
okay,
can. I
okay,
can.
I'm going to cut you off because you already know I ain't going to let you do that to yourself. You can have this conversation by yourself. All you got to do is read that clip and give your thought.
I
Now,
know that.
I guarantee you, you're gonna have somebody comment and you're gonna reply to that
I
comment.
know that part. I know
Stop
that part.
playing yourself
No, no,
short.
no, no, no.
If it happens,
I'm not
if it
downplaying that side of it.
that- if it happens to where you have to come on by yourself, it was meant to be that way. So
Listen, I know it's coming because I feel it. I feel it so much in my shando, my
stop
spirit,
speaking that to existence.
my spirit man. No, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I know me and I know my life. I'm 45 years old. I know
Okay,
how.
well, prep,
Wait a minute.
prep,
Well, listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. I know how things work in my life.
well,
I
how about
know.
you prep for it? Prepare.
No. I'm not saying like it's a bad thing. It might be something that pushes
I
us
didn't.
all
I'm
the way
not
to heaven.
saying. I'm not saying that it is a bad thing. I'm just saying prepare for it. If
Yeah,
push comes to shove, do it.
I get you. I get you. But at the end of the day, that does
The
not.
show must go on.
But
Stop.
listen.
You
This,
know
this.
damn well I ain't gonna let you do that.
But no,
Please.
listen. Everything that you said is true, right? But debate this: the the feeling that I have about it is not what I got to do about it. You
Can
feel
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
tell you
saying?
this? I'm finna kill that noise. I'm finna kill that noise for you. I'm finna hit you on another level.
Hit
Your
me in my
plan,
face. Hit me in my face so I can
your
smack you.
plan ain't God's plan.
Now you're getting on the lower with me.
I said I hit you
I
on another
understand. I
level.
understand. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go
leave
through
it
it.
right there. I'm gonna just leave it there. But all I'm gonna tell you is prepare for it. You can do it.
Hold on. We're about to end this show with this. I hope everybody that's watching this show just stick with me 1 second. I gotta go do this.
What you agree do? You see, and I know you hear me.
I hear you, nigga.
The ass always doing something.
All right, here I come.
And
Here I come.
Veronica said you'll do great. TT said I agree. You can do it.
I love y'all.
Everybody's agreeing.
Listen,
All
listen,
that
listen,
bullshit.
listen. You know I've been drinking dark all night. I just killed this. I only had like 4 or 5 shots of this. 4 or 5. Real niggas talk like
What
that.
is
I only
that?
had 4. Let's do say, baby.
Oh,
We
okay.
drink real shit. Do say. King of shit. Now, for you, switching over,
Not
but
in that,
for that comment that you just laid on my heart,
you got it.
even though I know it's coming, even though I know one day's gonna come up and I'm gonna be calling motherfuckers like, yo, what's going on? Can you come on the show? Like something happened today. I need something to
If I don't
even though
answer, I'm
shit
ignorant.
going on with my kids right now. I'm trying to tell you, I got some shit going on with my kids right now. Like, if I was not I'm a nigga, right? I'll bring up anything and talk about anything that's going on in my life. But I got some shit going on right now. Oh, I swear I want to talk about it, and I'm pretty sure I will at some point. But I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers right now. Y'all pray for me. I'm, shit that got real in the hood, nigga.
Veronica says God didn't bring you this far to leave you.
Oh, I know that. I know that. Now that is the different in my thought process than a nigga that is completely weak.
Now, you said pray for you. What you want me to pray? Because I don't just pray for people. Because I'm
No.
trying to mess up my.
We'll talk about that offline. But
I mess up something. Pray for the wrong thing.
No. No. Let me tell you something. You know me well enough to know the shit that I'm going through. You're gonna hear about. Like,
I got you.
name anything that has happened to me in the last year that has been affecting my life that you, Maseko, and note have not heard about it. And I'll leave that right there. Real gangsters do what real gangsters do. Oh my God. Oof.
I ain't got no money for no commissary and shit.
No, we
You
ain't got no
I ain't
commissary.
writing no notes.
No. We
I
ain't
ain't
got
writing no letters.
no. We ain't got to do no commissary shit.
Okay.
This is. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
You ain't
This is
got to right now.
no. I'm gonna give you a roundabout. This is when the rubber meets the road. You cannot do certain things in life and not expect the rubber to meet the road. And at certain points in your life, you got to make decisions. Good, bad, indifferent. Even if and this is why I'm getting into some things that you may not agree with. You may have to agree with because it's beneficial for you. It is. It really works in your benefit. But I got y'all got.
I'm gonna say this.
I need that old bishop, that can barely talk. To lay his hands on me, and say, smack my shit like I'm about to pray for you, boy.
I'm gonna say this. You look at the long term, not the short term gratification or the effects of this. Because the decision that you make is gonna have a long term effect.
Well, let me tell you this: the decisions that I'm making, they are already long term effects. Like I'm talking about, like I'm 45. These are long term effects. Real shit.
Well, I mean, and in doing that long term review, pros and cons, you got to look at the whole picture. Don't look at just one side of it. Look at all of it. Look at the good, the bad, and the ugly. All of it. Look at the whole thing. See, we have a tendency to look at the bad side of stuff, or we only look at the good side and don't factor in the other side.
I agree.
So you got to factor it all in, then make that decision.
Well, I want to tell you I love you, baby girl. Thank you so much for coming in and being, what I needed you to be tonight. Tonight would have not been what it is tonight if it was not for you. All the way from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Naptown, we ain't sleeping, baby.
Y'all still out there with them crackers that got them, they ain't wearing their hoods like they used to, but I be.
They ain't got no fool. I'm gonna tell you
I
now.
only go to Indiana to get my cigarettes and my blunts, man. That's all I do. I cross right over the border. Give me that shit. And come right back across the border. But I love you, baby girl. You are extremely important to the show. I want to tell you that one-on-one, regardless of whether we cuss, fuss, whatever. But I'm gonna tell you this. What's that? What we got? Jacksonville in the house.
We
Read them
got
comments.
Jacksonville, TT. Glad to have you with us, Nadia, Veronica, Trevi. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, holding us down. We appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.
I'm about to get butt naked and cussing this motherfucker, man. That's what I'm about to do. Y'all don't know about my life, man.
If I was close enough, I'd spank you.
Man, now come on, man. Now you already know.
If I was close enough, I hit you with that paddle.
You already know ain't no spanking going on in these parts of the town. Spankings.
That's y'all
Whoa. Spankings come from your boy over here. Let's keep this shit 100. I'm not gonna shit on my people that love a good spanking. But you gotta know who is the spanker and who is the spanky. I'm the spanker.
See, if it's done right, you like it. I ain't trying to hurt you.
Look,
Smacking that.
listen, I'm telling you right now.
I'm not trying to hear it.
Look.
I
I'm just simply look. I just
ain't
thought.
trying to hear it.
Look. No. Time out. I just in my own head just thought about me bending over for a motherfucker. I said no. The second I thought about it, I said no.
No, I don't want you to bend
But
over.
then the second I thought about me, I said, yeah.
Nope, I don't want you to bend over. I'm gonna catch you when you walk past. Pow!
You got the devil in you, G.
I'm gonna catch you off
Look,
guard.
you got to change your hair color, nigga. We cannot have the devil on the show. You got to put you got to go back to all natural black. Matter of fact, you might just have to all gray out.
It won't go. It won't go gray. I'm trying, but
That's because you keep fucking with the colors and shit. You need to fuck around and let that shit go on ahead and be a grown ass man. I'm telling you, go ahead and rock your shit, G. Rock your shit. I'm rocking the baldy. I'm rocking the baldy. This motherfucker just said this shit ain't growing the same way. I said, fuck it.
See, me rubbing on your body and smacking that.
I ain't.
See, Harlem House. Look, Harlem Honey. I came in just in time. I'm a spank.
See that the way that you describe that is a different conversation. If I'm hitting the ass, if I'm hitting the pussy, and then you fuck around and smack my ass, that means go ahead and get what you're doing. That's not the same of what I thought in my head of bending the fuck over so you can smack me with a tool or utensil.
See,
shut up.
Experience something new. So let me tell you, you might like it.
You experience something new. A nigga telling you no, fuck that. I'm not dealing with that. None of that shit, nigga.
I'm not taking.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me get
Good luck.
Tattoo. Let me get the hand with the tattoo. Put the hand on the phone. Father God, this.
Oh Lord.
Father God, in the name of Jesus, stop this bullshit you talking about. Ain't no niggas around here. Ain't no real niggas around here getting spanked. Now, no disrespect to anybody that might be watching the show that they might need their ass beaten. They might be of the male descent. But this nigga right here, this nigga ain't taking no spankings. You can rub the dog all you want to. That lets me know. Look at the dog. The dog is look at the dog. The dog is all fucking. The dog is you used to spank it too much. That dog just looked at you like spank. Just hit.
That's my baby.
No, you got the dog got submission already wrapped up too much with your side, nigga. I'm not fucking with you. You got the devil on you. Read them comments. Read them comments.
Sad. So I'm a work in progress, Elliot. Harlem Honey, I came in just in time. I'm a spanky. That's the spanking I'm talking about, Veronica. Nadia said, you walk past me, I'm smacking that ass. That's right. Pat. Spanking in the mid stroke is good. Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something.
I see. I got a team right here.
See, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you, and Veronica. Who else I got to talk to right quick? You let me know who I got to talk to. Why you over there sweating and shit? I'm not sweating because I ain't changed my disposition in that one time. But who all I got to talk to? I got to talk to you, Veronica. Who else I got to talk to? I just make sure.
And Harlem Honey.
Now listen to me, ladies. Let me tell my ladies. I love all you ladies. Y'all beautiful ladies. I appreciate you for watching the show tonight. But quit trying to just smack a nigga on the ass when you walking past. Like that's not cute. Like it's a difference if I'm walking past you and you grab my leg and you might rub against the ass. That might be cute. But you bitching me when I'm walking through the room and just smacking me on the ass. And see, I'm looking at Kim right now. You over there laughing so fucking hard. You know that it's some bitch ass shit. You know that. No, listen what I'm about to tell y'all. I'm about to use a word for you. You know that it's some demasculating ass shit.
No, it's not.
You know that it's some demasculating ass shit for me to walk through the room and you smack me on the ass like I'm a fucking piece.
Now, let me tell you what's the part that I can tell you what's the
If you walk up, listen.
If you walk in,
listen. If you walk
get
up,
slammed.
No, time out.
And you get taken.
Let me give you an example. The only time it's only 2 instances I can think of right now. What ass smacking is even logical to me. If I'm hugging you and kissing you and we like standing up and you be like, baby, I miss you. And you smack me, I'll be like, man, yeah, I'm gonna smack your ass right back just to let your ass know. Don't play that shit with me. But I get that. Whoa. And then the second is why I'm on top of you and I'm fucking. And you reach around and you fuck around because the shit's so good. I get that. But to just me be walking through the house and you say, yeah, I want to smack him on his ass right now. Because to me, if my woman walks to the crib and I'm like, I'm about to smack on the ass, I'm smacking her on the ass in a level of dominance.
Okay, let me let you in on a secret. Because you've been missing out on some stuff.
Talk to this dick. Talk to this dick, because this dick is not understanding that shit.
Okay. First off, Nadia said if you walk through, you should grab a handful of ass. But let me tell you something. If you walk past a woman in the house and she smacked you on your ass, that is an indication right there. Dude, come get this. That's getting your attention.
Okay.
Now, hold on. And at
Come
that
get
point,
this. I want to stick with that. Come get this. I want to lock that in my head. Come get this.
Listen. Come get this. At that
Come
point,
get this.
the come get this is not. Look, it's not that that foreplay. We gonna make love shit. No, come get this is tear this pussy up.
I get that. I get that too. But listen,
So stop missing out on your rough time. Okay.
No.
You got a thought process in your
Listen.
head.
I'm trying to tell you, in my room, rough times happen.
She's trying to take your manhood.
Rough times happening. Don't make me go get
the.
Don't make me go get the
whip. Be about ready to deep throat.
Whoa! Time out. This is the difference in the conversation. This is a difference in the conversation in a dominant and a sub. Because I got whips, I got paddles, I got toys, I got all that shit in that room, and ain't none of that shit meant to touch my body. Nothing. Nothing
and
on
she
that.
Ain't trying to get to the
whips. Let me finish my conversation.
You ain't listening.
Let me finish. Well, I listen to you. Let me finish my conversation. Let me finish my conversation while you over there sweating, over there thinking about beating niggas' asses. My thing that let me tell you though, the thing that I'm not saying about beating your ass, because if it was about smacking your ass, I'd be smacking. That's the difference in the conversation.
That's not the point I'm talking about.
Shut up. If it came down to me and a woman in the conversation of dominance and submission, I am in the role of the dominant. So the conversation of anybody doing anything to me that makes me feel that there is a switch in the conversation of dominance and submission is a problem for me. Not talking about who's nuts you gonna beat, not talking about who you gonna whoa. Nope. Let me finish my conversation. Not talking about who you're talking about, who you would be with, and what would turn you on. But what turns me on at 45 years old, and knowing that I've been fucking since I was 9 years old, before most motherfuckers that I know was even fucking, and I kept fucking, and then I started to learn about what I liked, and I started to learn about what I did not like. That conversation that you are talking about does not come in my circumference. It can come in. It can hit a whole fucking wall of motherfuckers. It can hit so many motherfuckers that they're like, yeah, spank me, but me. Listen to why I said me. I said, but me. You heard how me went up, but me. No, baby.
Now, from
baby.
From 9 to 45, and all the fucking you been doing, and whips, chains, spikes, whatever the hell you got in the closet, you still ain't learned shit.
No.
Now listen.
That's bullshit. No, listen.
You ain't learned nothing. You ain't not because you ain't heard a word I said. You ain't heard a word I said. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Right now, you thinking of the lifestyle. You thinking of
no. I'm not. I'm talking about what I like personally. What Russell? No. Listen. This has nothing to do with the lifestyle.
Because if I was in your presence and I want you to beat the pussy up, I'm gonna smack you on your ass. It's gonna make you mad. So when you come get it, you're gonna be real aggressive.
No, I'm not.
I know what's.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to listen.
Listen. Because you already talking about masculating. So if you get hit on the butt, you're gonna be mad about that.
But no, this is the difference in conversation.
You gonna be mad about
You
that?
know, whoa. This is the difference in conversation. You got certain motherfuckers you'll smack and they be mad and they be like, "What the fuck's going on?" And
I'm
then
talking about you.
let me talk to you. I'm telling you about me. I said this is
You
the
look up
difference.
the whole time and ain't listening.
Shut up. I said this
You
is the
shut up.
difference. Shut up. This is the difference. That
All
nigga
the
that
money
will
laughing at us
shut
too.
up. That nigga that will get smacked, have a feeling, and then submit to that shit at the end of the day, it's not me. The
You ain't gonna
second
submit to some pussy.
you shut up, let me tell you about me. You talking to me about me. You can't tell me
I'm
about the
asking
nigga.
questions
I've been in this skin for 45 years.
and still
I
ain't learned
know,
shit.
listen, shut up. I know this skin. I may not
Mm-hmm.
know your skin. I may not know T skin. I may not know Harlem skin. I may not know nobody else's skin that's on this show. But I know my skin. I know what turns me the fuck on. And when I tell you that I'm a freaky motherfucker, I have been such a freaky motherfucker that certain things I've had to switch off because it turned off my natural senses in the bedroom. Just a sensual touch, and because I got so into, you know, I got so into that shit that if it was not that, the scene was not the same for me. So I know me sexually. I know me sexually. This is what I'm telling you. So when it comes down to a woman being overly aggressive to me, I can't rock with that. Now, guess what? This may have a lot to do with it. I had a homosexual brother. My mindset is about what a man was, and you feel what I'm saying? It may be different than another person's.
Harlem Honey wants to know what turns you on sexually.
Oh man, I can't tell that on there. I can't tell that on there. I would never tell that on there. But I
Inbox.
will say this: you can scroll my page and see certain things that turn me on. I would never get on the air and tell what I like personally to the masses because I would never want to give myself away to somebody that will play on what the fuck they know I like. See, I'm at a point. If I fuck with you, you gotta fuck with me. Good,
Well,
bad,
somebody wants you
and
to tell
different.
us about the freak stuff you had to
I'm not
stop.
going to do that. I'm not going. Listen, G, you've been on Queen. You've been on enough shows with me to have heard enough expletives about what I've done.
Hey, it ain't me.
And I'm telling you, I'm not going to give a
The
different
ladies want to
answer
know.
because listen, I'm telling you, Queen, I'm not going to give a different answer on live about the shit that I've done. If you want to know about shit I've done, go watch previous shows. Now you might hit or miss on that show. You might find out something, you might not. But I've spoken about a lot of shit. Even tonight, if you run this show back tonight, I've spoken about a lot of shit. So what I like personally, okay, this is what I can tell you. What I like personally,
Do tell. Inquiry minds want to know.
I'm gonna let these nosy motherfuckers know what's going on in your boy life. And matter of fact, I'm gonna pull me a shot for this one because I know this gonna start some shit.
Part two.
No, I ain't gonna get. I gotta get. No, I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. I gotta go to another location. You know what I do. So I gotta drive.
Okay, 1.5.
No, my shots is two shots as one. If I held up a regular shot glass and held this up, you see the difference. Now,
Vanita, which you late? You all late.
now, listen. With what I do, now listen to me, Queen, and tell me if this does not make sense to you with knowing what I'm about to say to Queen, knowing what Queen knows about me. With what I do, I have three jobs. I work in the school system. I work in, I'm a musician. You know I'm going with that. I'm a musician, and I also run the show. Those are three different entities. I can't go to the school and talk to them the way I'm talking to y'all motherfuckers on the show. I can't go be a musician and talk to them about what's going on at the school or what's going on at the show. So with me personally, I have to know what my life is going. There's nobody on my Facebook page that can relate back to other jobs. You feel what I'm saying? So some people might look at that and say Russ lives his life in secrecy, and I don't give a fuck if that's what you think. But I have to dealing with what I do because if what I felt personally came out in the views of where I worked, it could become a problem. Do you agree with that, Queen?
I can see it be a point of contention.
Okay.
But at this point,
Hold on. Let me finish. Don't now y'all ass are already ready to jump in there. I just want to make my first point. Now, with that comment being said, with what I like and where I go, I've learned to make separations.
just give them a little bit. Just
Prime
one.
example. That second job I told y'all about being a musician, which I did not state, it's nothing for me to go in that job and get pussy. Do you agree? Look at her face. Look at her face. But do you disagree with me, Queenie? With most people that have the job that I have, they have the title of a whore.
It's not hard.
Okay. Now, you know this because I've told this to you and I've told this to people that know me personally. With what I do, I don't fuck with nobody where I gotta go make my money. And I will not bring anybody around where I make my money unless I know that it's real. Unless I know that that's my woman. Unless I know that that's somebody I can introduce to people over time. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be that guy working in that position that has this girl this week, that girl 2 months from now, 3 months from now. I got a different. You feel what I'm saying? So what I do with my profession, that's a profession to me. I've been doing that since I was 9 years old. Well, at least 13. Been getting paid from it since I was 17. I'm 45. Listen to these numbers. Same way we looked at that woman that added up all the child support shit. Since 17, I've been building up my repertoire as far as what I get paid for that. So what I like in my bedroom, because there was a particular point in my life where I didn't give a fuck. I can meet you where I worked, go home and fuck you. But then I started to think about, yo, if I'm in this setting, you know the particular setting I'm talking about. If I'm in this setting and somebody's looking at her and looking at me with an attitude, that's going to change everything. So that changed, that changed my perception about where I took my personal sexual deviancy, lifestyle, what I like to do. It took it out of that setting. So that gave me a mindset of
If you don't quit tiptoeing around what Harlem Honey said, she said, tell us about the freak stuff you had to stop. You talking about you done went around the corner and back 3 times. And
listen, I'm trying to tell you why I can't tell none of that shit. Listen, if this
Harlem
shit,
Honey, ain't nobody listening to you right now. Harlem Honey, hit him, DM me. Tell her what you need to know. Because you over here bullshit. No, they look.
Harlem Honey know what the fuck I do. Harlem Honey, listen. This is crazy part. This is crazy part, G. This is crazy part, G. This like me knowing you and asking you a question on air that I know that you can't answer. Harlem Honey know me. Harlem Honey, if she wanted to know that fucking answer, Harlem could have hit me up in the inbox and said, well, what the fuck is it that you like to do? Come on, G. I don't play that game, whether I'm on air or off air.
I should have said, let's play truth or dare.
Yeah, and I would have told you I'm going to take motherfucking dare every time. I don't tell the truth about my life on air, where I'm building a network and what I'm trying to build and what I like to do could conflict with each other. Because guess what? Everybody that watches Real Talk, that may be watching Talkin Shit right now, this may be a new avenue for them. in the way that we're talking. They might look at you and say, "Oh, that's Russ. That's Queen. I'm used to seeing them on screen together." They talk about this. They talk about relationships. They talk about life and how that affects us as how we move along. They're not used to you seeing you on talking shit. So our whole conversation, and the only reason that you're on here is because I know you so well that I trust you enough to bring you on here to talk shit. Now you feel what I'm saying? Now the question that she's asking, and now if you asked me that shit, you would have heard me say that right off bat. Nigga, we'll talk about this in the box. And that'd have been the end of that shit, right? Now, how many times have I said this shit and had to defend this shit and then go back and tell where I'm coming from to say I'm not gonna discuss that on air? No.
I'm gonna inbox you. I got some questions.
If you listen to me enough, I've told you enough. Listen, if you listen to me enough, I've told you enough about shit I pull out in that bedroom. I've told you enough about the shit that what works for me and what doesn't work for me. So what more do you
I kind of want to tell you
explain?
to turn the lights off right now.
No, but what more do you want me to explain outside of saying I had her here and this is what we did and I licked it like this and I'm not going to do that on here. But I will say I understand polyamorous lifestyles. I understand the lifestyle, but is that something that, because you brought this up, is that something that I run under? No, it ain't. Read them comments. I see them. I see you laughing. I don't hear you. I think you muted yourself.
Bet.
Okay, I now hear you. What you say? Hey, will you tell the kids to quit beating you in the background and read the fucking comments so we can get off the air?
It's my security system. He acting up right now. Yeah. Veronica said it makes sense what you was talking about that you want to talk about. It says we're asking to reveal here where you talk about sex. We talking here, so she asked her. This is Harlem Honey, and then Nadia. Now she's curious. Now I'm curious.
Well, see, if they would have caught me on the right show, this is the thing. Talking shit ain't talking dirty after dark. You might have asked me a question on talking dirty after dark that I may have answered. But talking shit and real talk, I'm not gonna get into my
it all go together. It all go together. It all go together. Benita Wick says he has said enough over time. And then Veronica replied to her and said, exactly. And then Harlem Honey says, I am done with my question. No, Harlem, we're going to get him.
See, you an instigator. You an instigating ass nigga. No, Harlem.
Hey, inquiring minds want to know. Then we got curiosity. You sparking curiosity.
Listen,
baby.
Whatever Harlem Honey wants, ask me. Listen,
and wants. Stop playing.
Listen,
I'm trying to help you.
Listen, I'm gonna make this a public announcement across the fucking airwaves. If Harlem Honey,
so we following up on this Thursday?
Let me finish. If Harlem Honey, if Charlotte Chantrell, if Dallas Demetrius, if Louisiana Louise wants to ask me a personal question about my personal life.
Now they want to know we following up on this Thursday. So is Thursday talking dirty?
Talking dirty.
Hitting Thursday.
Yeah, and that's what? Guess what? Not.
Gotta catch him with notice on with him.
Listen, nada. I'm gonna say that like that. Nada. You don't want to play with me like that. I'm trying to tell everybody that's watching this show right now. The one thing that I've learned about opening up this whole streaming network is that niggas want to know about Russell, not Rush.
Nobody asked about that. We don't know about that freak.
Let me answer my question. Let me say what I'm saying. Let me say, because I want this to be known. What Russ wants to get out here as Russell, and what Rush and Lion King need to get out of here is not what Russell's personal life is. When you go to work Listen to what I'm asking everybody listening to me. When you go to work, do you talk about your personal life at your workplace? Just
No,
because we talk about sex and anything involving sex, does that mean that I'm supposed to get on here and talk about my own personal life? Do you go to your work and do you go to any job, whether it be cleaning the house, or working at a hotel, working at
if
a
you open
working
the
at,
door.
do you walk in that motherfucker? Are you expected to walk in that motherfucker and walk in there and talk about your sexual dispositions?
No, but if I open that door and somebody start asking questions, then I put myself on Front Street. Harlem Honey wants to know on Thursday. So, well, on Thursday, you still
And
not gonna.
I've said 14 times, I will answer questions, but god damn it, getting into my personal life. If you want to know about me, get to know me. Then you can know about any fucking question that you want to know. You're not gonna get on my show, which I pay the bills for. Queen, do you pay? Well, I'm no, we're going here. Queen, do you pay any of the bills for the show?
Yeah,
What
because
bill
I'm
do you
on
pay?
with you
What?
now.
No. What? What
We not going
monetary
there.
bill?
We not going
Okay.
there
What?
with you
No.
again because you finna go
No.
left.
Stop that. What do?
Your ass
Is
finna go
there
left.
any monetary bill that you pay out to me to be on the show?
My
Is
time,
there
yeah.
any monetary bills that you pay? Period to be a part of the show.
Yeah, I pay my internet bill.
No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And you know
You
this for
know
a
good well.
fact
Look,
because you
I'm
know
not
we.
gonna let you
Whoa,
go there.
time out. I'm gonna talk to you right now. You know we started off on Zoom. You know we started off on shit where we couldn't run videos and shit. You walked through that whole process with us. So when I went out and said, "Yo, this is something that we're gonna do different," because I want to make the show better. I didn't want to be a motherfucker on Facebook with a show where we all look like we was in our front rooms. Even though we're in our front rooms, we got a background in the background. We got the anybody that links in and types something is popping up on the screen. That cost. So you know that at the end of the day, when you watch this show, you know that the show is the final destination for me. The success of the show is the final destination, not my personal life. That's why I come up with different topics every fucking week for every fucking show. Every fucking
We
show.
go. We gonna wrap it up because we're gonna respect the privacy, like Harlem Honey said. She just asked a question.
No. Don't come to her defense now when you was on her fucking criminal lawyer team. And the first no,
Oh,
he
I'm
said
still
this.
gonna inbox your ass some questions. I don't give a damn what you over in Bad Math for the babbling about. You already know. Shit. I'm
Okay
still
then.
gonna ask.
So then when
I
you
just
see
if
those
they
type
want
of
to know,
questions, no. So when you see
hit
those
them up
type of questions,
Thursday, talking
this
dirty
is my
after
question
dark,
to you.
and
This is my
inbox.
this is my question to you.
What's up?
So when you see, because we on the air every week, right?
Yeah.
When you see those type of questions come up to me, I ain't talking about if they came up to you, but when you see them come at me, do you look at those questions as, oh, this is a question that we need to answer, or do you look at those questions as, that's a question that I already know? You ask some shit that he ain't
I
gonna.
already know you were gonna tiptoe around it. I just like to see you sweat.
Have I sweat it? I'm chilling. Ain't no sweat coming up my
You
butt.
ain't sweating, but you
Yeah, I'm
squirmed.
chilling
You
good.
squirmed a little bit.
Matter of fact, hold on. Let me tell you something. Let me tell
You
you,
was squirming a
motherfucker.
little bit.
No, let me tell you, motherfuckers. Ain't no sweat on the body at all. Ain't no sweat on the body at all. No sweat. No sweat. No sweat. Unconsecutively. That ain't even a word y'all know. Unconsecutively. Ain't no word. Ain't no sweat on my body. None at all. I don't worry about what the fuck. Cause guess what? I've been on the air long enough to know how to swerve a situation, and I know how to attack a situation when I feel like, okay, let's just hit this shit. Because there are certain shows that we start off and I'm like, let's just run these clips and just talk about what we're talking about. And then there are certain shows where I'm like, During the process of the show, you see a switch in me, and I'm like, well, fuck it, let's talk about it. What you want to do? So, let me ask you this question, Queen. If a bunch of men came at you tomorrow, dick pics, and they're in different formats, dick pics, some niggas is just saying, hey, baby, what's up? Some niggas trying to talk to you. Just say, for instance, they watch this particular show, and they say, I feel what he's talking about. I want to holler at her. And you just got an influx of inboxes. How would you interpret the difference in how you would respond to those inboxes?
I would be flattered, and I would be nice, but that's probably as far as it's gonna go.
And that's the difference between me and you. I don't have no flattery in me for anything that I don't find flattering.
They talking about your little sexy bald head ass. What you talking about?
No, because guess what? Has there ever been any male that has approached you in your inbox that you were completely not attracted to, but they also came at you in a disrespectful way? Like after you said I'm not interested, they was like, fuck you, bitch.
No, I ain't had that, but I've had some that I was not interested in.
I'm gonna tell you some real life shit. I've had inboxes because they watch the show, they be in certain groups and shit. And motherfuckers have come to me like, yeah, what's going on? And I'm like, I don't know. Who the fuck are you? And then in the process of learning who they were, I found out that nobody I want to fuck with at all. Whether it be
you have a right to say no.
Whether it be how they responded to me through text messages, or whether my first listening to them on the phone. Because this is what niggas don't act like they have to acknowledge in this day and time. In this day and time, we deal with that. I'm talking to you on the phone. It takes nothing. You in Indianapolis. Have you ever met me in person? We do a show every week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How many people on that show have you ever known outside of Carl to meet me in person?
Masego.
None.
Masego?
Carl is the only motherfucker that's met me in person, bro. Note is the only motherfucker that's come to my crib. We've done the show. No, I take that back. Carl, Note. Now we're talking about another show.
That was a whole show there, wasn't it?
We had that one show that had everybody here at my crib. Now, guess what? Just because we're doing a business dealing, because this is where a lot of people get a disagreement about what we're doing. Even though we have a show, this is a business agreement that we got going on. We're trying to build something to the point where Queen can sit at the crib and I say, hey, yo, Queen, you got a $200 check coming through this week. Yo, no, you got to. And I really like the names that I'm saying right now are the people that deserve the payments. No, Queen, Ishtar, no Queen, Ishtar, Queen.
Masego.
I'm saying you twice, but you know, Masego. Those are the people that have been down since day one. Those are the people that have been down since the very first show. Not the very first show that I ever hosted, but the very first show about what we're doing. So when I come to this show and somebody asks me about who am I fucking, how I like to fuck, but no, that's what the question was.
No, they wanted just to know what was this.
Read the question again. Read the question again. I'm about to break you down right now. Read the question again.
What was the freaky stuff?
Read the question again.
What was the freaky stuff that you had to stop? That was the question.
Read the original question that I was asked tonight.
That was it.
What was it?
What was the freaky stuff you had to stop? You say you had to stop. Not what you were still involved in, is what you had to stop.
Okay.
But
okay,
if
I'm
you
gonna give
don't,
that person. I'm gonna give that person a tad bit. I'm not saying tad bit of relevancy to disrespect them, but I'm saying a tad bit of relevancy to give an answer to their question. I've been in situations where this is the craziest thing. And if there are any men that disagree with my thought process, please tell me. When it comes down to a man, it all comes down to what we feel, what we like. Now, this is the craziest part. Everything I argued against you tonight, there may be an instance where I meet someone like you, and the way that they approach me with what they want to do with me may be a little bit
intriguing.
different. Able to understand that freaky shit you're talking to me because of your delivery. But there could be someone asking the same question that you're asking me to be a part of that I look at like, man, I'm gonna like that. I can't trust you like that. Well, I don't. Tell me what you think about that.
Well, I mean that's just how you are. You I don't know.
But it's
That's
who I am. But it's who I am wrong for who I am. That's the, so
all,
this,
all I'm
this
all I'm gonna say is when you open yourself to questions and
no, no, no.
when you open yourself up to a certain type of discussion or a discovery, I'll say that certain type of discovery. Um, it's a reason those questions are being asked. I'm gonna tell you that much. It's a reason. Now,
That
if
depends
you
on
hold on, listen. If
the
you
level of
decide, if
okay.
you decide to further venture out to see why those questions were asked, then you may discover something yourself.
Well, this is what I thought about.
All I'm gonna say is experience something new.
This is what I thought about while you were talking. What age did that motherfucker experience that at? Because the
You can
thing that
experience something new
because
today,
no,
tomorrow,
listen to
10
what I'm
years ago.
saying. No, listen to what I'm saying. The things that are comfortable to me are things that became comfortable to me at an early age.
Well, they may be
Now,
comfortable with someone else, but you have to be open enough to share.
now, the toy. But no, listen, no, I'm saying, listen. What I'm saying. How I, being the person that's going to deal with you, let's look at it. Let's look at it in this aspect. I'm dealing with you. How I look at what the fuck it is, and how you look at it, what the fuck it is. It's two different conversations, right?
Hmm.
So let's just say at 21, we both are on the same page. But at let's just say I don't meet you until we're 45. But my understanding is different from your understanding. And that do you see that as a different conversation?
Well, it is going to be a different conversation because for one, if we're trying to connect, we're going to have that conversation because again, it's going to be discovery. You may discover that hey, something about what I'm saying entices you, and something about what you're saying may entice me, but we won't know if we don't discuss it.
I agree with that.
Because we be sitting there bumping heads and not understanding that we might be on the same page, but if we ain't talking about it, so that's what I
I agree
said.
with that.
You might
You
have
know why I
to
agree with that? You know why
venture
I
out
agree with
and
that?
discover.
Because there are things that when I was younger, my friends didn't understand. And those, if I ever got into a situation where I had to call on somebody, those are the niggas I called on. But they didn't understand my sexual preference. And my sexual preference, when I say sexual preference, I mean that as what I like sexually and what I was being also introduced to at the age that I was being introduced to it too. Because I experienced a lot of things at a young age that people at my age
May
don't
not have.
understand. Hey yo, we're about to get ready to end the show. Queen over there flexing her titties. I see you. You can't be flexing your titties.
There
You
you
got
go.
any
Y'all
last
got
comments? Read
started.
the last comments. Read the last comments.
No, Harlem Honey just said, I'm a new viewer. I just didn't know. And T was just looking. Everyone had a great everyone have a great night. This was very enlightening from Harlem Honey. And we enjoyed you being with us, Harlem Honey. Hopefully you tune in Thursday for Talking Dirty After Dark.
Yeah, we're gonna talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk crazy though.
That one's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
love
an
that.
interesting show. I might not be there, but I'm probably gonna be in the comments somewhere.
And I want to give this credit to you. On air. I'm trying to figure out how to say this right now. You've been very loyal to the whole movement, and I love
Mwah. You know I got you, baby.
you. I love you, baby. Yo, y'all tune in on Thursday. We're gonna be talking dirty after dark at 7 p.m. If y'all didn't watch the clips tonight, go back and watch this shit. We had a good show. Peace.
That shit's crazy.
Fuck you.
Well, that was crazy. That stuff you came with tonight, that was crazy. But yeah, y'all go watch that and
Yeah.
share.
Do you see the different? Do you see the different avenue I'm going with each show? Like, because I'm sort of going down the same avenue, but I'm going in a different area. Like, with What's Love, I can confront issues that we got to talk about with the family. But you like this new video clip era that we're going into?
It's cool. I got one I want to send to you too. I gotta find it again. You gonna trip on that one. You gonna trip. I don't know
What
which show
is it?
you can. I don't know which show you can put it
What
on.
is it? What is it? What is it? What's it about?
8-month-old baby. Uh, and the father was 22, and what he did to that baby.
Okay, send it to me because I got mad right now when I heard
Yeah, I'm gonna have to find it and send it to you. It's crazy.
the age difference, and then when I heard son. Because guess what? I'll say this, and this will probably be the realest statement I've ever made on camera or anything. I've made a lot of mistakes as a father. I've reacted to personal feelings, but I can't. I love you. We'll go ahead and get to this shit. Thank you for tuning in tonight. Y'all rock with us on what's the next night, baby?
Thursday.
I was just trying to see if you knew what the fuck we was talking about. Yeah.
Talking 30 after dark. Come holler at your boy and his people. Y'all gonna enjoy the show. I promise you.
Hey, yo, you stay online after we get offline, off live, right? You cool?
Gotcha.
All right, cool. Hold on one second. Peace, motherfuckers.